And hello! Sorry about the late start today, but I've been busy. And welcome to the stream, everybody. We have a few people in chat and voice chat, and I'm going to say hello to who's in chat. So we'll start top down. Curious B, hello.
Oh, Neil. Evening.
How you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
Jolly.
You are?
Good. Yes, I am. A bit warm. Temperature's gone up in the room to 29.9 C.
I wouldn't knock it, only the last 2 days.
Yeah. Dougal McTavish.
Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm alright. Good to be playing.
Gary. He's not speaking.
He's only just come into chat.
Yes. Red Dragon. How you doing?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Nice to be back with you. Been a long time.
It has.
Hello, mate.
Good evening.
Good to see you back. Seamus says audio problems. So I guess we won't hear from him just yet. And last but not least, the lady in the group, Skepticantin.
Everyone.
How you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just a quick question. Are the flight oh, they are. Sorry. I just saw them now. It's like, okay.
Some of us are organised tonight.
Yep.
Ah, dear. Right.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. Hello,
I'm
Gary.
here.
Evening, Gary.
I was on push to talk once again.
Hello.
And we
So I
have...
was speaking to you, but nobody could hear me.
Oh, well.
So basically you were
Hello.
talking to yourself again, mate.
Yeah, that's why I do that often.
And Red Pilot Randy's in chat, so good evening to you. So
Hello, Red Pilot Randy.
I'll be on some cucumber tonight.
Well done.
Actually, it's alcohol free, but the Heineken one's really good. And it means A, I don't get drunk on stream, and B, it's only 21 calories, which is more to the point. So we are in Wellington in New Zealand, and well, we have a route, and it goes north, and the weather is on scattered, mainly because I have issues with live weather at the minute, that it's always clear sky. So I have selected scattered clouds. The time is 14:22 local. So if you set that up, and that should mean that we get to our destination in sort of sunset times, and that's quite pleasant when we get there. I have... Oh, Seamus is rebooting.
Oh, great. That gives me time to load the scenery.
And I do apologise for any breakthrough of other noises apart from my own aeroplane, and that is, well, it's helicopters that are returning. Well, they're picking up and returning to and from Ascot, as it's Royal Ascot this week in the UK, and all the posh people that have money are flying in their helichoppers. We had it all this morning. They all came in. Actually, I've had it all week. They've been coming in sort of around about 11:30 in the morning, and about this time, when they're completely drunk, they're being picked up by their private helicopters and then taken back to wherever they came from. And I've been doing some really sad flight radar stuff to find out where these helicopters are coming from. Furthest has been Manchester and Newcastle. Sorry, not Newcastle, Newmarket.
What do you use for that, Neil? Flight aware?
Flight radar
Flight radar.
or ADSB exchange. And yes, you click on a helicopter and it tells you all the little routes. And what's interesting is where they actually pick people up from. And I'm a bit stalkerish, so I go into Google Maps and find out where it is to see if it's some big posh house or whatever. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's just an airfield. So, yes. Anyway, enough about Ascot. Let's get on. We'll get rid of the less dramatic background waffly music, and we'll put some other new music on to accompany us through the journey. It's a mixed bag tonight, so I have no idea what's coming up. It's all under the mood of inspiring. So be inspired tonight. Okay, let's go and look at the wind situation. So I have 247 3 knots directly across the runway, and well, we'll go off on 3-4 as that's the end I'm nearest to. So if you all are here and you're ready, I see around a few.
Wait for me, I'll catch you up.
A few. Oh,
Yeah, I haven't loaded yet, so but go ahead. I'll join the latecomers later.
I've got that usual thing that I haven't used this aircraft for a long time, and it says I've got a license failure, so it's not letting me load. It's just flight, isn't it?
Yes. Or
The
not.
only way to avoid that is to reinstall the aircraft yet again.
Oh no,
Do
it
you know
isn't.
what?
No, just go and get your I forget how they do the license now. You can take something else. I forget how they do the. How do they do the license on this one? I forget. I don't know. I cannot remember.
It is just flight, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. The last time I had this, I tried all sorts and ended up having to reinstall the aircraft.
I forget at which point you have to put the license in. That's what I was trying to remember, and I couldn't. For the life of me,
It's during
remember.
the install process.
Is it? In that
Yeah.
case, you will probably have to put it in again.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's that? Is that you?
There's somebody at the door.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it sounds like that, but it's actually a breakthrough of the. Well, I think it was. I don't know. The trouble is, when I've got headphones on, I can't hear if somebody's actually at my door, knocking to come in. It's like, well, don't do that. Just come in and poke your head around the side because I can't hear you. Oh, Rad Pilot Randy's in a twin.
Hey, Muse fan. Good evening.
Who's fan? Good
Oh,
evening.
hello, hello, hello.
Your favourite cucumbers here, Muse fan.
Oh dear, this is not going to die, is it?
It's only just started, mate.
Yep, it's not going to go away.
Okay, I'll get.
For a while.
I'm slowly just shuffling up so everybody can get in line behind.
I'm restarting the sim, so don't wait for me.
I think
Oh,
Yeah.
this is fun.
the twin might need to go full length front way. So what we might do, hashtag keeping it cucumber. But I've got a green bottle of beer.
Doesn't count, mate.
Oh, damn.
Is it cucumber flavoured would be the important question.
Well, I don't
And is it-
think you can really
And is it
call.
organic?
And did it fall off the wall?
No. That's no. All right, so we'll take off. We'll do a now. What sort of circuit should we do? What's the best? We'll do a right-hand circuit over the waterway, and wait for everybody to get in the air. So off we go. I chose a slower aeroplane for this leg, mainly because, well, A, I haven't flown the Warrior for a while. B, it's not a hugely long flight. It's about 2 hours 15 if you just go on autopilot and not stop at any runways. So, having a somewhat slower aircraft will give us our standard length of the stream. He
About
says.
6 hours, you mean, mate?
Well, enough time for everybody to get launched, I would say. God, it's hot in here. It's now gone up to 30 degrees in my room.
Yeah, I spent all day inside just next to my fan.
Yeah, I've just put mine on, so let me know if it causes a problem with my audio.
Yes, well, that's one thing I can't put on because I don't have one. And I don't really want it to interfere with audio. So I'm going to go to 2,000 on the circuit, 2,000 feet on the circuit. It's a very nice, let's turn on my head tracker. It's a very nice area to actually fly around here. Well, most of New Zealand is, let's face it.
Yeah. Hey, Muse fans in chat. Good evening, buddy.
Hey folks, how's it going?
Hello, Muse fan.
You're a bit quiet, Neil. Can you crank that up?
Yeah, give me a sec.
Oh, that's going to be confusing.
Yeah, 2 Neils. That doesn't work very well, does it?
Well, no, you can call him Neil and call me Peely. It's fine. That makes it easy. But he's
That's much better, mate.
you're NEAL, isn't that the Irish? Is that the Irish way?
I actually think it's the Scottish way.
Oh,
Someone
Scottish
told me.
way. Okay.
Are you flying, Neil?
Yeah, I'm just loading in the Warrior there now. I'm just flying along for an hour or so. I have to head out around 9 o'clock.
That's when I thought the panic was over and I had like my sim all loaded up and everything. I opened the can of beer and it's just like spewing beer all over the floor. Terrible waste of good liquid.
Yeah.
Is that shredded cucumber?
It's got a green label.
I think I've gone over 2,000 feet. I have.
Well,
been
there's
off.
a surprise. I haven't flown this in ages.
I know. I keep wanting to put my undercarriage up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I only got the Warrior a few weeks back, but I'm loving it. It's great.
It's great. It's
Yeah,
great.
Great little aircraft.
It's what they use at my local airfield as a trainer. So I'm used to seeing it fly around.
I haven't got a Warrior, so I'm using the 28 non-turbo.
Ah.
Right.
It has some great sound, engine notes. And it does sound like it does in real life. I mean, real throaty
Yeah,
sound.
and I know high wing GA are better for sightseeing, but something about low wing that I prefer. I don't know why.
Yeah, it almost feels like you're actually closer to the sky because the wing is below you, whereas in a Cessna, I always think that there's something above me, like a ceiling.
Yes.
I mean, it's kind of weird and stupid even, but
Okay. Oh, there's everybody else. I wonder where everybody else. I'm looking the wrong direction.
oh, you're still circling. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
So I think one more circuit, and we'll be good. Let's get rid of this thingy-majig here. Oh, look at that. I didn't put my transponder on. Struce.
Google, I think we can hear your fan every once in a while.
Okay.
You sure it's not my airplane noise?
No, it sounded like you know, when you have interviews with people in the storm. Not that I think Dougal's fan is a storm.
Oh, Seamus says, sorry, Seamus, a bit late on that one. Watching you on the other computer, well, reboot on the other computer. So you have two other computers.
Some people are just plain greedy, aren't they? I mean, come on. He says with two PCs sitting in front of him.
Oh, that's the airport we were deprived of a crosswind landing last week.
Is it?
Yeah. Is that? Didn't we go to Wellington? Like the
we
windy airport?
finished at Wellington, yes.
Yep.
So we you know, this is the last part of the tour of New Zealand. So we start where we finish. Shaver says, ha, sorry, I was thinking cucumbers. Hello, we've gone all royal for a minute. What's going on?
Oh, this is pitch, isn't it, the Warrior? There's no. I keep thinking there's a prop.
No, there's no prop. It's
No,
fixed,
well,
fixed
there is
prop.
a prop, but you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a variable prop.
It's not a variable prop.
Yeah.
I just realised that boat there, that boat and that boat, they've moved. I have moving boats that produce wakes.
I think they sank in my sim.
I'm not sure if they moved, Billy. I think they animate. Well, they showed the wake, but they don't actually move.
Oh, this one
It does
is,
look-
because he's
yeah, I can see
overtaking
it
that
on
one.
the stream. It does look to be moving. Yeah, it's definitely moving.
Look.
The little one, yeah. Yeah, I don't have it. I have that tanker, whatever it is, but I don't have the animated boat.
I was probably
Oh,
got, I
it's
got the
'cause I've turned
vessels
them all
thing.
off in the sim.
That'll be why mine don't move as well. Then.
Yeah, I turned everything off. People, cars, other aircraft.
I think there's some streamers who'd like to turn people off.
Indeed, yes. There's a number of people I'd like to turn off.
Won't mention any names, Dougal.
You said you wouldn't talk about it again.
How are we doing, Skeptic? I haven't seen your label yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I disappeared again. Wrong aircraft.
Oh,
How's it going, Jim? Are you sorted?
Well, I've got Discord up and running.
you got audio back as
Oh,
well.
that's good.
Yeah, so back into the 7 every minute.
Look at that coastline around there. Look, that's wicked, isn't it?
New Zealand's just fantastic, though, isn't it? In the sim.
Yeah, yeah. It's been done really well, hasn't it?
Have you got the sun low in the sky, Billy?
I've got it wherever the time of day says it should be.
Mine's about the same.
Because it looks absolutely brilliant. It's really orange.
What time have you got set?
About 16:30.
Oh, that's why. I'm at 14:39 local time because it'll be too dark by the time we get to the destination if it's any later. See, look at that! Look at that view there. Looking down at the airport with the beach. It's just a joy to fly in this sim, isn't it? VFR. Although I did enjoy my time the other day, Dougal, when in the tube liner.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was, you could tell I was rusty, especially on my takeoff, where everything beeped, I think. But never mind. It came back fairly quickly. But the landing was good. Okay, are we? I saw Skeptic there. Oh, yeah.
Yep, just
You've-
took off. I'm all ready.
Okay,
We're all up.
so if you do a right-hand circuit from there. Okay, we're gonna head off. Now, this has an autopilot, and now it's you know, it's sort of okay. It's very good at holding course, not so good at holding altitude.
There is an altitude hold button. Did you know that?
No.
So the real aircraft doesn't have one, but this one has the same click spot cheat button that the Aero has.
Oh, well, that's not cricket, is it?
I never.
Where is it?
I thought you were going to tell me something new, not a cheap spot.
There.
All right, so where is the cheat spot then? Not that I'm interested to find out.
No, like Newsfan said, you have these two buttons, like on the right of the autopilot unit.
Yes.
It's the top one.
Oh, that one up there.
Yeah, it's a click spot.
Well, I know it's there, but I'm not going to use it.
Well,
I'm using the SATEC hardware panel. Works quite well.
Because I am using my honeycomb hardware panel to hold my VS at 0 at the height I want. Because if I put it into alt, it won't hold it at that altitude, which is very bizarre.
But once you've, well, at least with the hardware anyway, once you reach the altitude you want using VS and put your VS to 0, I find it holds pretty well.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty good as well.
Yeah.
I have to keep it in VS. I don't. My little rotating knob on the left side of the honeycomb at the top. If I take it and put it to alt, which is the same as pressing the alt button, it will wander off that altitude. Only in this airplane though. So very weird.
yeah, I think that's a just flight issue though. I'm still trying to get my honeycomb to do what I think it should be doing. It doesn't quite work. It's sort of with the variables and whatnot. It's really difficult.
Oh, you're doing it through Spadnex, yeah?
Yeah. So I actually went back to the default Bravo settings because it wasn't working, but it doesn't seem to be working either. So, which kind of leads me to believe that the problem is really on my end.
You know, I might be able to help you with that, Skeptic, because I'm always messing about with the variables within the flight sim anyway. You know, whether it's FSU IPC or SimConnect or MSFS variables.
Oh,
you know,
cool.
I might be able to help.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's much appreciated. I mean, I'd get it. I was sort of putting it on my list to get a few points together so I can like reach out to people, but it's really difficult if you can't really pinpoint what the problem is.
Yeah, maybe let's say if you maybe just send me a Discord message, tell me exactly what you're doing and what you're trying to do, and I'll see if we can figure it out for you, or help you out
cool.
rather. Sorry.
Yeah, that'll be cool. Thanks.
Yeah. No
He'll
worries.
figure it out. He's good like that.
He is.
I'm smiling. I have this very big smile on my face right now.
So, nobody's commented on the graphics that are on the stream now. Everybody's going, what graphics?
Oh, you've changed them.
You see how observant we all are.
I know,
Yeah,
but it's like I
no,
spend all that
but-
time and effort.
The bottom row, I saw it, mate.
Well, and the top has changed as
Yeah,
well.
I noticed the top, but I didn't notice the bottom.
Oh, I saw the bottom. I never noticed the top.
And notice, look, about there, I can't really point to it. About there, Lex, to the right of GS, what do you see?
Indicated.
All
Now-
you have to do now, Feely, is remember to look at it from time to time.
Oh, shots fired.
Harsh, I would say, is the word I can think there. That's a bit harsh.
Ruthless.
But true. But true.
And reinforcement as well. What can I say? Anyway, we just passed the golf course. Just thought I'd point that out.
Okay, so tick that off the list for tonight.
Oh,
Past
there's
the golf
plenty of
course.
those on the route. I should do one stream where it'll be in France, and I should go around all the golf courses I've played in France. That'll be quite a cool one, over about a 10-year period.
That sounds about as exciting for me as watching paint dry, mate.
Yeah, which is why I haven't done it. You know. Oh look, there's another golf course.
Yes.
There's quite a few golf courses in New Zealand.
Yeah, it's very popular there.
Yeah. That looks like a little bit of a crater. That area down there.
There's an open cast mine of some sort down there as well.
Well, yes, but it's in the bottom of a crater, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
I've also got a POI that says Wellington Fault.
Oh,
Have
their
you?
fault, is it?
Of course it is, we're in New Zealand.
Oh, as in this.
As in like, you know, the fault that causes things to fall into holes.
Oh, okay. Guys, another 9-hole golf course down here. Oh, followed by another 18-hole golf course. How many is that? That's 1, 2. That's 4 in what? 5 minutes. It's popular.
So a
And
question then, if it's only at 9 holes, that means you only have to pay half as much as an 18-hole one.
correct. And it's a very easy sort of pitch and putt type thing, I think. That one. And here, look, they do racing here as well. There's a little race circuit. Not car racing, I don't think. I think that's horse racing.
I see Noel behind us. Are you in chat, Noel?
No! Okay, MSP. He's probably at Wellington Airport, I think.
Yeah.
At 39 feet. Now then, guys, I'm literally doing, you know, a snail's pace now at an indicated 112, which is very slow for me.
I'm doing 97, so.
Well, that's even slower. Why are you going so slow?
Well, I got people behind me, and I thought I'd let them catch up.
Oh, dear.
Well, I can see you, which kind of suggests I'm not too far behind. I'm doing 120 at the minute to catch up.
You're all on live weather yet?
No.
No, bit windy on live weather, mate.
Ah.
I'm on live weather. In for the challenge.
Yeah, but if I go to live weather, you know my live weather has clear skies all the time for some reason. I get the wind, but I don't get the clouds.
Yeah, get the wind, get the cloud, get the rain, the hailstorms, the thunderstorms, the lightning. Like, yeah. That's about it.
Oh dear.
I feel completely
No,
inadequate now.
honest, like, seriously, I was very, very upset last week that it was such a cool crosswind, and then just before we touched down, it died. Whoop.
Yes, I remember that, yeah.
Bad Pilot Randy in the Twin has just gone sailing past after I reduced my speed. I don't
Which twin
think
is that?
Red Dragon's just gone sailing past.
Then Beach 35.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So we got a left turn coming up, Red Dragon. There he goes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember how to fly anything at the moment.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I'm in the Beach 35 and it's either very fast or very slow. There's nothing in between for me at the minute. I'll get there eventually.
I don't know, what's the Beach 35? Why can't I picture it?
It comes up as a H35, is it? I can't remember who brought it out. It's been, it's at least 6 months out. Oh, the Debonair, I think it is it?
I noticed that when you went past, you had your flaps down. Like one notch of flap. I don't know if that was because
I think that's
you
a
were trying to
multiplayer
fly.
thing, isn't it?
It could
I'm indicated up.
be. Okay.
The Debonair, is that the one with the V-tail?
Oh.
I think
So, yeah.
the add-on had a no. Let me go outside and look. No, this is a normal tail. I honestly can't remember.
Muse, you're still a bit quiet, mate, if there's anything you can pump
I'm
up.
sorry, Dougal, I was away from the mic there.
Okay, alright, no worries.
I picked the wrong aircraft, flying with flaps. Bad Pilot Randy, what are you flying? Actually, what default airplane would you take if you didn't have a Warrior? 172, I suppose.
172 maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
That Pilot Randy's going to cover a lot of miles tonight. As he keeps
Yeah, he's gonna do a few
looping
circles.
around the group. Oh, Noel's airborne.
It says NZDV 58, whatever that is.
That's the Bonanza, is it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I don't have that aircraft identifier in my labels. I've yet to start to play around with the mod to actually. There's a bit in the one of the files. There's like I don't know if it's an XML file or something like that, but there's a file in there that actually hides the aircraft type, and I need to play around with it to get it to not hide the aircraft type. and then I'll be able to see the aircraft type and the height. But the labels are dead clear now. I'm really pleased I chose the other labels, so I can see all.
I still use the little ones that don't have a background. I'm not a lover of those ones that have a background. They're definitely clearer. I can read them on your stream easier than I can see them on my sim, but I don't know, it's just something about them.
Well, I agree with you that I prefer to see the non-background version, but on stream it just makes it clearer for people to see.
Yeah, for sure.
So we did a bit of a zigzag to get into the right valley going forward, and I think we probably need to be at 3,000 feet here. So you do need to.
Yeah, I'm at 3 and it looks like I'm just going to clear that ridge.
Come up to at least 3,000 feet. I've got the PMS 750 enabled in here, so I've got my terrain.
Aw. Thank God for, hang on, oh, panic, no panic. Thank God for wireless headphones. Good Lord.
Yeah, I'd be lost without wireless headphones.
Yeah, panic's over, cleared the ridge. Jeez, that was close.
Sounds like I need to climb.
Muse, if you fly with me regularly, you'll notice that I say, well, you might need to get to, you know, this
That
height.
means you do need to climb, does it?
Yeah, and put an extra 2,000 on top.
And I usually give you very little notice. But hey, you know, what can I say?
That's what makes it exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what was the fun, isn't it?
Muse, I missed Murph yesterday, as you'll gather. Did I miss anything
Yeah.
exciting?
Oh yeah.
It was
As
it was
always.
very entertaining. It was.
Oh God, I'm going to have to go back and watch it, aren't I?
It was just Muff on his own. Gibbo wasn't well. He had to take the night off. But Muff tried to do the whole lot on his own, and
Oh my God, I bet that
everything he tried to demonstrate went wrong.
went.
I mean, he took the new beach out on a spin to illustrate the sound bug.
Oh yeah.
It's clipped, so he has a tweet out. So watch that clip. It just kind of shows pretty much. Or go to that. We have the timestamp somewhere. It was just very, very funny and entertaining, and just spot on. You know, like Asobo, Microsoft, get this fixed.
Yeah. I don't think they've even acknowledged the issue yet.
Well, he said that they came back to him.
Oh, really?
Hang on, wait till I find that tweet he put out last night. Like, I mean, if they fixed that, that'd be amazing.
So what is this? The Coronado aeroplane?
Basically, if you own a particular Coronado plane, I know the Mooney and the Stagger Wing are notorious for it, and now we see that the beach is the same. But if you just own that and you have it installed, but if someone else is flying that in your vicinity, you're going to hear their sound in your cockpit.
Even if you're flying the Airbus,
Exactly, yeah.
it's a complete immersion killer.
Oh, it's desperate.
Okay, so I bought that aeroplane, and it's currently installed, but you're not hearing it in this stream. In your aeroplanes.
Probably
Right.
because there's no other Coronado aircraft in the vicinity.
Hey, we've got Donut
Exactly,
and
yeah.
Viper Strike.
Oh,
Evening,
hang on.
Donut. Long
Does that
time
mean
no
I
see,
need
Donut.
I need to be hey Donut, sorry I was midstream there. So would I need to be in it for you to hear it?
Well, someone would need to be in it.
Someone.
Just somebody in the near vicinity.
Oh, okay.
Anybody near you. There's a few other aircraft that do it, like the Aeroplane Heaven Spitfire, the Mark 1A Spitfire. I think there's more as well, isn't there, Muse?
Oh, there is. Yeah, I mean, they might have fixed it. They might have fixed the Mark once, but I don't know. I don't know when I last flew it.
No.
The Goose as well, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, the
Someone
Goose,
said the
yeah.
Goose, yeah.
Now, is it the? Because obviously the sound of the aeroplane is coming from the vendor of the aeroplane that built it, you know, for the sim. But is it to do with some API call that they do in Microsoft?
Nobody knows what's causing it.
Well, someone must do.
Otherwise, a third party would have fixed it by now.
Apparently there is a mod out for it, but I don't think it works properly.
I can't believe that Microsoft or Asobo have let that go on if it's something that's on their
Oh,
side.
come on, look at some of the stuff they're letting into the marketplace. There is absolutely zero, you know, they just don't care what's put in the marketplace.
Anyone fancy a Dash 8? Who's seen that?
Oh, I saw it.
Who's doing it?
Gosh, it's terrible.
Oh, one of those, is it?
Yeah, Archangel has got a good or bad post on it on Facebook.
You gave it a fair assessment.
Well, I think she was generous.
Does it compare to the Captain Sim Hercules?
Well, you can actually get in and fly it, but you won't want to look at anything while you were doing it.
Oh dear.
So it's a
That's a shame, 'cause Dash
fly
8
by outside view only.
Yeah, I saw. I mean, the YouTube algorithm gave me a review of the Hercules the other day, and the guy was just like all positive and it's great, it's great, it's
Oh
great. So,
my God.
and then like, but the only negative is the downside is it doesn't have a cockpit, which is like, yeah, that's like literally everything.
He said that's the only downside. Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe he's an employee of Captain Sim.
I don't know. Maybe I was just a very small stream. I was even surprised that it got it like it ended up in my suggestions list.
Hello, Viper Strike. Welcome to the stream, and a proper hello to Donut this time. Welcome to the stream. Haven't seen you around. If you're free, come and join us. We're in New Zealand. We're on the North Island. There's a few airports and flight plan on my Discord. You can download. Excuse me. You can download. And we have
There's a tweet there from Morph, just an update. Microsoft and Coronado are aware of the issue and the fix is in the works. So let's make it happen to it.
Yeah, but they've said that since they brought the Moody Ovation out.
Oh, really?
Because I've been saying that about the hashtag 22 for a fair
Yeah.
few months.
Since Sim Update 5, they've been saying that. First of all, they denied there was an issue. And then they said they were working on identifying the problem.
I hate to break it to you, but it has been identified, sort of.
And it is such a shame because when this simulator is on song, there ain't nothing like it.
Absolutely.
Like today, these mountains are stupendous.
And now, even with jetliners, because we've now got some really good jetliners, even with those, there's no, you know, in the past, there was always the separation while all the jetliner guys that stayed with X-Plane. Well, now there's a bleed over. Now we've got some good airliners.
I've got to say the very little time I've spent in USA since the World Update, that looks so much sharper than it was. That looks.
I think we'll probably have to go back there doing some VFR. Because I don't really do much flying in the US. But you're saying it's a lot better
great
now.
Scenery.
They cleared a lot of the watermask issues that were there.
I've no idea about the water masking. The scenery itself is spectacular. Go and have a look around Palm Springs. So sharp.
Nice.
You like that,
That's
Gilly? There's a golf course there.
There is indeed, yeah. I think there's a couple actually.
On the flip side of that, I thought the Italy update was slightly disappointing. Apart
Yeah.
from the cities where they put the photogrammic cities in, which look good, the rest of the sort of country, I thought, in my eyes, looked slightly
Yeah,
worse
you're
than
not
before.
you're not alone. You're not alone. I think I was really disappointed. When I mentioned that to somebody, they said, "Really?" I thought it was quite good. So maybe it's different in different places.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's the thing. Look down at this river below us. All right, and this area in New Zealand has not been touched. This is all default. There's not been a world update here that
Yeah.
covers New Zealand, and this level of graphics for the river running through the mountains is so much better than what they've got in Italy.
Yeah,
You'll see the rivers going up and down like mountains. And you just think, well, you just spent all this time developing this.
Yeah, but giving some, well, not credit, but some sympathy for Black Shark and Observer, it really does depend on what photogrammetry and terrain models they can get. So some countries just haven't got as good as New Zealand. It just simply isn't available as imagery.
Yeah.
Right.
Or the very good stuff is prohibitively expensive.
I think Microsoft might have made a few bob out of this simulator already.
Yeah. If they can afford to give us 10 free aircraft in November, I think they might be able to afford to spend a bit more on imagery.
Yes.
Who else
Is
is
it Ted?
on live weather? It's getting very misty here.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm on live weather.
I'm actually up in there and
Okay.
behind you guys now. I got live weather.
Yeah, it's very misty.
Awesome.
Yeah. Mine looks fine at the minute. With my scattered 6-knot
I've
breeze.
forgotten how sluggish this is in roll rate. Not exactly responsive, is it?
No.
As aircraft
Yeah,
go.
when you're on heading mode, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't bang very quickly.
What's your airspeed, Neil? Because I'm really struggling to fly slow enough here.
I just
Not
realised I didn't
doing
put my lights on. I was sitting there in dark thinking, why is it so dark in this? Well, I've got an indicator. Well,
I'm
Seamus,
showing him as 98 knots.
I've got this flight stats across the top of my screen that shows me.
Yeah, I can't see that though. I'm looking at the Twitch chat.
Ah,
around the
okay.
thing.
So 102 knots,
Roger that.
which is not flat out in this airplane. I just want to point that out.
What are you flying, Jim?
Yeah, I went for the Caravan, which is a bit
Okay.
slow for it, I guess.
Caravan.
The caravan should be definitely fast
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's fast enough. I just couldn't get slow enough.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, yeah.
So-
Be careful. You could be doing a muse in no time.
Okay, what's the story? What did Amuse do then?
Oh, don't.
Oh, we won't talk about it.
Hey, if
Oh,
Muse fans
it's-
can bring up the cucumber, we can certainly bring up Muse fans.
Well, basically, I walked away from the sim for half an hour, left it on autopilot, and
This
when
was
I
on
came
Alison's
back,
screen.
yeah, when I came back, I found myself in the sea. So it was, I hadn't enough power set on the.
To make it worse,
Well-
Jim, Alison had him on view all the way down. He spiraled all the way down. And
Oh yeah, I was followed with a drone cam, and then it was clipped.
Oh dear.
And Captain Rush had him on drone cam, and because when Alison shows Captain Rush's streams, it's sometimes very pixelated.
Yeah.
So when he was on drone cam, it looked almost like, you know, these videos that you have when the NASA capsules come down and land somewhere in the sea. It was almost
Yeah.
like it's like kind of really shaky.
Oh,
Like, and everyone's in chat. It's like, Muse, come back, you know, really rooting for him.
Oh,
And when I came back, I realised if I had been a minute earlier, I could have saved it.
yeah, quite literally. Everybody was almost unbelieving when you popped back up in chat straight afterwards. I can't see anything in front of me. Anybody else?
Yeah.
Barely.
That's strange, isn't it? It just seemed like a few misty patches here and there. Nothing too bad.
yeah.
I mean, if I change my weather, I don't know why, but live gives me clear skies.
Yeah,
That's
but
what-
live always gives you clear skies.
I was
Yeah.
going to say that, Skeptic. Yeah, the same happened last week, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
if I...
what's more, if I recall, Preely, this happened prior to your last reinstall as well. Do you remember? Even before you reinstalled, you had that issue.
Yes. But
Isn't that
occasionally,
odd?
if I load in at my local airport near me here in the UK, and it's, you know, a bit overcast or whatever, it comes up overcast.
Right.
And I haven't yet worked out what the devil is going on. The trouble is, if you're in live weather, what's your wind speed and direction at the minute?
15 knots from the west, from 237. Is what I'm showing on
From
that map.
237.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting about the same, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so if I go to 237 to 237 and 15 knots.
Yeah. It's fluctuating a little bit, but it's around 14 and 15.
Okay. Don't suppose you know what level that is? Is that ground level?
Well, I don't know. I think it depends where Microsoft measures it. I would assume it's measuring it at the level of my aircraft. Which for me is 3,000 feet. But I don't know if that's how it's measured.
Okay. I'll leave it at that for now and see how we go. Yeah, I've lost your labels again now. There we go.
But yeah, going back to, I think it was Muse fans' comment, or it could have been Red Dragons, about the update in November. I just saw that yesterday. I tell you what, that looks very exciting, because I think they're putting the DC3 in there as well, and that's one I'm certainly waiting on.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't there a message from Airplane Heaven about the DC3?
There were lots. You know what they're like.
One or two.
They got quite indignant. At least now we know why they were being so cagey.
I guess so.
Yeah, the way we're going, this simulator alone is going to take up 1 terabyte drive, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, my hard drive's nearly full already.
Oh yeah.
I see Noel is now above us in the Kodiak.
So he is.
Drop in and say hello in chat, Noel, if you're with us.
Oh, and I'm following Skeptic. Where's Neil?
Behind Dougal.
Ah, and Dougal's following Skeptic.
And
Yep. Skeptic's on a mission.
I'm ahead of you, Seamus.
Ah, Roger, got it.
I was going a bit higher, so I'm actually on my way down.
I mean, I was going to say, like, following me is not good advice, really, but I am on the magenta line. I'm hand flying,
Yeah,
but
you look to be on the flight plan, yeah.
Well, I
Yeah.
was going to say following Skeptic is a lot better than trying to follow Dougal. Dougal always seems to be 180 from everyone else.
Oh, my
Sightseeing.
secret's out.
Yeah.
So if you're in chat and you enjoying the stream and you're a bit quiet, do say hello. And if you like the stream, then give me a follow. There you go. That's my sales pitch for the day. No wonder I'm never in sales.
well done.
Oh dear. So you're going to hold at 2.5, Skeptic? Or are you coming up to 3?
Yeah, I wasn't intending to, but that's roughly where I am, 2.7.
There we go. Planet Neutral said hello there.
Hello, Planet Neutral. I'm notoriously bad at actually looking at my chat, as people keep telling me. But I do try and keep an eye on it. It's just that it's on a different screen above me, and I need to get a screen that's beside me so I can see it, or at least more in front of me. It'll come, but you know. I've made the text bigger now.
A text-to-voice machine, so it shouts at you.
Well, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Dougal, why don't me and you just yell at Neil? Same thing. Oi!
That'd work.
So Viper says, sorry if I haven't been chatting much, but currently working on my next city tour for Sunday.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Where are you going, Viper?
Oh no! Sorry guys, flying along in VR.
Ah,
That'll be why. Well, come and join the
voice chat.
voice chat channel on my Discord, and then you don't need to press any buttons or type. So
If you want to drop into the waiting room, one of us will drag you in, Noel.
yeah, anybody who's
That's what I
flying
do now,
along.
because I too am in VR.
There you go. You heard it from Bill himself. So, yes, come and join us in the voice chat. That's why we got the channel, because you know when we're flying, most of the time we're flying by hand rather than on autopilot, and it's a bit difficult to type. So we have a voice channel for those that are flying along to express themselves. I'm wearing the Pilot Peely t-shirt that is yet to be created in the store. But I'll get round to it. Just work's really busy at the minute. Which is a lame excuse. Don't have your Discord. Okay, there it is. Dougal's just put it in chat. Oops, need to get back headset. Plane not doing what it should. Oh, yes. We've had a few of those problems with planes not doing what they should. I need to tell you about the next airport that is due upon us. It is Dannevirke.
Told you before about swearing on stream now.
Keep it cucumber.
Oh my.
That sounds good, Viper. Sounds good.
And
mate.
Atlanta, Georgia is the next location. Some of the landmarks include Hartsfield-Jackson Airport, busiest in the world, Mercedes-Benz Stadium, and the birth of the home of Martin Luther King Jr. blinking marvellous. Look at that. I've got this cloud on and it's just too bright. Oh, that's too dark. Is that close to what you've got in real world? In real time weather?
Not too
Pretty
far
much
off,
what I
I would say. Yeah.
Like a little rainbow over there?
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have a bit more misty, rainy bit, and I don't have a rainbow. What? I want my money back.
Look at that. I am flying within the arch of the rainbow.
Aww. Pretty.
Yeah, sorry to see that planet Aerodrome.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
we
seems
had
that COVID
cancer.
put pay to a lot of people's plans, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
It did indeed. Although, this year we booked to go to Morocco. Which sounds exciting,
Oh, very cool.
having never been there before. Anybody been to Morocco?
No.
Maybe.
No.
Okay.
No.
I shall tell you what it was like when we come back. That's a little way to wait. I think it's September are we going? I think it's September.
See, a lot of people are now booking up for Flight Sim Expo for next year.
Suppose when you get back. Go ahead.
No, you're okay, mate. Go on.
I was just going to say, when you get back from Morocco, you won't be able to stop talking about it. It'll just be rabbit, 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 rabbit.
No, I was just going to say that it's going to be funny you have the Flight Sim Expo without Frugal these days, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And he's just gone totally quiet now, hasn't he? Nothing of him at
Yeah.
all. I did speak to him briefly, just before he, just before he came back. No, just after he came back. And there was I thought there was a chance of him picking up and streaming again, but quite sad that he didn't.
Yeah, I think he got tired of all the trolls on YouTube. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I mean, that's why Q8 Pilot quit for such a long time,
Yeah.
for the very same reason.
Yeah, I remember one of Q8's stories, he said that he mentioned somebody's name in the chat, and they sued him for breach of privacy.
Yeah, nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm thinking, is that all you were waiting for, just so you could sue somebody, you know?
Oh, that's
Have you not
ridiculous.
heard of the Streisand effect either?
The what effect?
The Streisand effect?
Is that anything to do with Barbara?
Yes. It sort of because she was one of the sort of textbook cases. It's like if you say if someone violates your privacy or I don't know, say something nasty to you or whatnot, and you sue them because the public knows a certain detail about your life, but if you hadn't sued them, the public would care fuck all about it. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
It's all right, I have an 18 rating.
Cucumber, cucumber, cucumber. I shall eat a cucumber in remorse. But yeah, so if you hadn't said anything, no one would know about it, but because you sue for defamation or whatnot, the public will hear about it, and it's going to be like the story in
Yeah.
in the media and everything. So I don't know.
Well, we've just seen all that in the American courts, haven't we?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Peely, is your mic muted?
No, I've just been quiet.
Okay, right, okay. Right.
No, I just set off the mute bot.
Yes.
Are people plotting to mute my mic remotely?
No, because maybe because I did some cucumber thing.
Oh. Is it
Or
because
non-cucumber thing.
I replied to Noel in text chat rather than say something? Which to me was a bit of a stupid thing to do in text chat because he won't be able to see it, or can he see it in VR? Can you see chat in VR?
Depends how he's got it set up.
Well, I've got rain now, if anybody cares.
Yeah, I got rain.
Woohoo!
I'm such a rain person.
Now, this airport, we will land. Should we do a touch and go or a land? Your choice.
Your stream.
Well, yeah. Then again, we could do a landing, and then Noel could catch up and sort the Discord out and come to voice chat.
Let's do that. Let's do a landing on 02 then.
What a clever lady.
That's why she's here.
I'm blushing.
Keep us in check. Autopilot doesn't like going off when you... doesn't actually turn it off with the off button.
So if we land on 02, we're going to have a 20 knot sideways.
Yeah, we are indeed. We ought to be using that cross runway on 26. It's very short, but
Well,
You
that's
just
up to you. I
disappeared,
only have 6 knots going across.
I got 21 knots coming from west. But that may change as we get down to ground level.
Yeah, I think that the wind you're looking at, Dougal, on the little nav map, that's at the altitude that you're at. I think it's
Yeah.
like little nav map is saying 8 or 08 or 20 are the best runways for landing.
08, really? Wow.
Yeah. Which looks like that's landing with the wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a short runway as well. But
Well, I'm going in with... I mean, I could go in on... what's the other one?
2-1,
26.
2-6, sorry. Yeah.
I've got something in Little Navmap that I could do with some help with. I don't know if we've got any Little Navmap gurus in here, but I've got a flight plan that is over 1,200 miles long with hundreds and hundreds of waypoints and lots of landing airports around the Alps that clearly needs to be broken into 3 or 4 separate flights
Yeah.
for another stream. How do I go about doing that?
You click on the first section, i.e. the starting point, go to the end point for that that section you want to break up.
Yeah.
Click and hold left shift and then click on that waypoint. It will highlight all of them, and then you right click on it and say save selected.
Ah, right, okay. I knew there must be a way of doing it, but...
Done that
And
many
yet
times.
again, who do you think I went to ask?
Me.
Spags. You know, how long's he been dead?
Oh.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
Yes,
'cause
he would have known that,
He was
of
the
course.
little Navmap guru, you know. So
I mean,
easy
I'm
to
not-
forget.
Yeah. I'm not any little Navmap guru. I mean, really. But I would have just gone into the PLN file, open it in a text editor, and delete the, make 3 copies, and then just delete the waypoints that you don't want to.
It's way too big for that, Skeptic. Way too big.
Oh.
There are like over 400 waypoints. In fact, let me just open it and have a look.
I'll show you when we land. And
Mhm.
it's actually how I created this route. Because we originally, if you put all the sections, the 3 flights that we've done together, that was the route that I actually originally intended to do. But it would have been
It's
nearly 500.
over 1,200 miles and 512 waypoints. Imagine trying to delete those manually.
Yeah, but in the text file, you could just say like, okay, that's so like the first leg goes from waypoint 1 to 400, and then you would just delete 400, 1 to.
Well, okay, I'm with you. All right, I got you.
Yeah, but you can do it all within Little Navmap.
Right, okay, cool.
And
I mean, that's the easier one.
I'll do a training session when we land.
So which runway are we landing on, please?
26 was the
26,
consensus,
okay.
I think. I think Noel's landing on 2-0.
My sim audio's getting very choppy.
Oh, that's never a
Uh-oh.
good sign.
No.
I can't even see the runway.
I was thinking the
Fast,
same.
but
Not well
fast,
this
but very hard to spot.
Oh, that must be it. God blimey.
Oh, I was following Red Dragon there and he's doing a right-hand turn.
Yeah, don't follow me.
What's the airport elevation, roughly?
About 500ish, is it? 635.
635, okay. I just couldn't remember, and I have a bunch of AI aircraft on my little nav map marker, so I can't see.
Alright.
Don't follow me. I've landed on some grass. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I can see the long runway, but not the... Oh, Seamus, are you on the 26, yeah?
I'm on 2-0.
Oh, okay, in which case, I must be... I don't
Yeah.
think 26 exists in my sim. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It's not defined at all.
No, nothing there. So
This
turning...
is one of the NZA ones. I didn't download it, so...
Right. Yeah, 26 doesn't exist on my sim.
Okay.
Do you see it, Neil?
I'm looking.
Wait.
What did Red Dragon land on? Did you actually see it, mate?
No,
I think it's
I
that
was
field
right
there.
online according to the little nav map, and then when I
Yeah.
got there, it was just a big bunch of grass, and there was
So I
No-
swung left onto 26.
no markings.
Nothing there at all, is there? Not even a field that looks
Is
like
it?
a runway.
Is it? No.
There, I have it. Oh no, that's the other one. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
that's why-
Just land on that one.
Yeah.
Hang on, I think that's... I found it, the 28. I've got it. Oh, 26. Yep.
26, not 28.
Did you
Yeah, have you
download-
downloaded the sceneries though?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I haven't.
I don't think I have either. I thought I had, but
Uh-oh.
Skeptic, you've come in on
Yeah, that wasn't the best. Oh, damn it.
and that's
Oh.
that's 26. No, that's 20 that you came in
Yeah.
and kept.
Yeah, I made a very, very stupid decision. I was well set up for 26, and then I made the decision to come on 20.
Right, I did that
And
at the last minute. Yeah.
And I may have just completely messed my landing rate for the airline.
I don't have mine running, and I think I'll leave it that way.
Bummer. Minus 951. I'm
Oh!
dead.
Wow.
Yep.
I don't think there's an engineering depot here.
Well, you know, I can repair it. No worries. That's painful.
I'm
On
going to
Monday
take.
it's -6 when it's Skeptic.
Shh, don't tell anyone. Oh, yours is
That's not the word.
-6. Yours is -6.
No, I want -6. Yours was.
Where am I?
What were you saying there, Red Dragon?
I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to change aircraft because it's been so long since I've actually been in the sim. I want to get a variety tonight, so
Okay.
we'll catch you up. Carry on without me. I'll be back in chat in a few minutes.
Okay.
Back in the skies with you.
Alright, mate.
Did you just come in on 2.6? So 2.6 is supposed to be almost near the end of runway 20. I didn't see anything there, did you?
No.
No, I saw nothing.
Because that patch of grass that, was it Rad Pilot Round you just landed on? That's what I thought it was. And I thought, no, it can't be here, it can't be a runway. So,
I mean, I really see both, and both were marked with runway numbers even.
Wow, I had no
Strange.
markings at all on mine.
No, I didn't either. Just a grassy field.
right, so, yes. No. You lost the stream? Oh, that's probably an old message. Lost stream, Discord, yes, there you go. Go into the waiting room on voice, and then somebody will drag you in. And I just need to pull that music and put this music on.
Noel, you're in, but you're showing as muted mic.
Muted mic. You don't need press to talk. So just make sure you're not on push to talk. I say press to talk. Oops, sorry. Can I unmute him?
No, I think he's got it. It's set on
His end.
Noel's. Yeah.
Okay, so the runway, according to little nav map, is I'm now on the centre of it. Actually, I've just gone past it. It should be here.
Yeah, I was doing the same thing actually, trying to see if I could find it.
Yeah. Now I can see like a line in the scenery, a ledge. There's a little hut here, so it's, you know, that doesn't really look like a runway, just a bit of grass already. Hey ho.
And the scenery was probably made before the last couple of updates, so if it's not been fully tested since then, could be anything.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll go off on 20. At least we can see a runway ahead of us over there. So Noel, I see you in the chat, but you're currently muted. Ah, there you go. You're unmuted. Can't hear you though. I'm sure he will say something when he's sorted his audio.
Yeah, keep giving us a shout every now and again, Noel, and one of us will let you know as soon as we hear anything. I'm guessing you're using the microphone in your VR?
Okay, I hear you. I'm testing but never use the mic in VR. Okay. I can't help you there because I've never used the mic. Curious Bee might be able to help you.
With what, sorry?
Using a mic in VR.
Well, it depends what headset you've got. The HP Reverb G2 has got a built-in microphone and headphones.
Oh.
Yeah, the Rift has a built-in headphone as well.
Already got to set it up in Discord then. Okay, why didn't you continue? That's what we want. Skeptic, you're hovering.
I'm hovering. I've got the scenery installed. Are you sure you've got the scenery installed? Hang on, I'll just get my drone camera out to take a screenshot just to see that it's showing up fine for me.
Yeah, you're hovering for me as well, Skep.
Oh, now you drop down.
Yeah, she's just hit the escape button, I think.
No, yeah. If my controller's wireless, so whenever I turn it on, it asks me if I want to keep the default or customize it, and I'm just like, you know. So I just have to go into the settings, into the escape mode, click OK, go back, resume. Yep.
Oh,
here we are.
And there you come out of the earth.
It's really weird. Like, what's so different from, you know, like when you hit active pause, you're not disappearing, but if you hit escape, you are.
Yeah.
Well, active pause is very different because it keeps everything running. You're burning fuel and everything.
Right. Okay.
As I found out to my cost.
Everybody else is on the same level as me, except you. Very weird.
I don't know. This might be like, do you have fuel in the tank kind of question? But there was the subfolder, like that scenery had a subfolder.
Oh. Darn.
Is this the one that had a big number of files inside the subfolder?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know whether that was meant to be a root folder or not. And there were no instructions with it whatsoever.
NZDV.
So I think Skeptic is probably the only person that's actually got this installed correctly.
NZDV. Or maybe I didn't install it at all.
Hang on, Neil. I'm just going to put the screenshot on Discord if it lets me, because usually it doesn't for the because of size restrictions.
Okay.
But
Can you guys hear me?
I
There
can.
we go. Got you loud and clear.
Yeah, just yet another setting in yet another piece of software.
Well, welcome aboard, mate.
Hello.
Thanks.
Welcome to the voice chat.
Yeah, I've never done this in VR before. I see all you guys down the other end of the field, but I'm going to change this plane. When I was flying with you guys, I was actually on first stage flaps to try and bring the speed back. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
right,
change
okay.
Something else. All right, but I just wanted to see if this worked first. Cheers.
Yeah, sounds good. Good quality microphone.
We shall see when we change planes again. Probably have to start from scratch.
Yeah, okay, it's up in the on your Discord. Neil?
Okay.
Oh yeah, I haven't got anything like that. Neither has Neil, clearly. So you're the only one that actually installed it correctly.
I learned from last week.
Yeah. You get a cucumber for a prize, okay?
Yeah.
I got it.
I've just realised that what I did is I put them all into an add-on linker, but I haven't enabled them.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, that feeling.
Okay, so I think you can see this on stream now. Is
Yeah, and that's where I got confused. Like I was perfectly lined up for 2.6, but you were all on 2.0, and I thought, okay, maybe I got it wrong. And then I tried to turn. The turn was too steep. I nearly stalled, crashed.
oh bother! Look,
Yep.
you've even got the
Painful.
numbers on the runways. That's why we couldn't see them. And a helicopter pad. No, we don't have that. How could I not have installed that? How weird. It's because I download a lot and I know I forgot to mind. Right, off we go then, chaps. And chapesses. Okay. Let's roll.
Helps if you release your parking brake, doesn't it?
It does.
Occasionally. Oh, you're all coming at me. Jesus, hang on. Whoa. Was I parked on the runway? Oh God,
Yes,
sorry.
you were.
Oh no. I was parked besides the runway, but you're not to blame. You can't see the runway.
Oh, I'm trying to raise my gear.
If you can raise your gear, Dougal, I will give you a cucumber.
Yes.
Thank you, Dougal.
So we've dropped into blues mode.
I had noticed. Very good. Very good.
Certain clientele of the stream likes the blues.
That wouldn't be Dougal, would it?
You know
Oh.
me too well, mate.
Viper Strike is currently doing the California bush trip from World Up to 10. Well, maybe we should do one of these
Do you
bush
play
trips.
any Stevie Ray stuff? Yeah.
No, see, Stevie Ray stuff's far too complicated for me, Dougal. I just no. I've tried it before, but no. If I had 5 more fingers on each hand.
Yeah. He was pretty special. He really was pretty special.
Unreal, absolute legend.
News.
Yep.
Between last week's stream and this week's stream, we did go to see a certain young lady in concert at the O2.
Right.
Alicia Keys.
Ah.
How fantastically talented is that person?
Yeah, she's brilliant.
Very talented, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. So if you can imagine the O2 is like a C shape like that. So the stage is at one end and then you've got the seating goes round like this. And we were on the corner of one end, so the seat was actually slightly turned towards the stage. And you know, it was a reasonable distance away. But not you know, awful. We were elevated on the first sort of tier because I hate in arenas they tend to put the stalls all flat and not slightly elevated at the back. So then you're having to look through people's heads to see the stage and stuff like that. So I don't like going on the stalls unless I'm at the Royal Albert Hall, and then there's, they do actually elevate them a little bit. And I was sitting there and I got my phone out and I was, it's a good phone. It zoomed in and really good. And I'll put some of the video I took up on stream. Not on the stream. I'll put it in the Discord. I've got to get it from my phone up there first. Oh, Discord. That could be a bit of a pain actually, because I think they're going to be quite large.
But yeah, Alicia Keys is really good. She's a fantastic voice.
And so we were thinking, this is really good. In the first 30 minutes or so, we're thinking, oh, this must be the new stuff because we don't recall any of this. And then this sort of cotton curtain came down all the way around the stage, and they rear projected her band playing an instrumental. So obviously she disappeared off stage to go and get changed into the next outfit.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's like a little bit of a kerfuffle because where we were sat, there was actually a tunnel that goes out for getting out the stalls area and stuff.
Yeah.
And she appears underneath in the tunnel and walks out, and where they had the sound and lighting booths in the middle of the arena, there was also a platform which had 3 keyboards in it, or a piano and 2 keyboards. We thought that was just going to be another musician that's just playing, so when she walks away from the piano, somebody takes over playing the piano,
Yeah.
And no, she came out the tunnel, walked over to it, got on it, and then the whole platform raised up, and she's then doing like a DJ type set where she was comparing the original version of some tracks that she did to some sort of like groovy vibe versions, and it was excellent.
That sounds really good.
It was really good.
She's very talented on the piano as well. Like she's a very talented musician, basically.
So, definitely a thumbs up recommendation if you've not heard of her or not seen her in concert. Definitely something to go and have a look at. She's doing a 60-date world tour, 14 countries.
I wonder if she'd do an Ireland. Probably not.
I don't know. She did Manchester, Birmingham and London were the first 3 of the start of the world tour.
Okay.
And then she's
just
got...
Googling it here now.
Oh, you're Googling it, are you? I got rainbows.
No Irish dads.
Noel, radio check.
Hey, Noel.
5 by 5.
5 by 5.
Can you hear me? Excellent. Oh, it works even when I change a plane.
Well, that's good.
Oh, bug standard VL3.
That's a nice airplane. You want to get the mod though, the free mod, the 915 version of it?
I have the Vertigo version, but again, it's a little bit fast.
Yeah.
It's a bit fast, yes.
Yeah, the VL3 is like a toned down version of the Vertigo.
Yeah, I used to fly something very like this in real life a long time ago in a far off land.
Wow.
So that's why I kind of like it, because it reminds me of being seated exactly in the plane I used to fly.
Cool. Next airport is a touch and go, and that's mainly because, do you remember how we were trying to find runway 26? This is a field with no markings, and it wasn't one of the add-in ones either. So you have to look hard for this one.
Wasn't it a VL, not a VL3, wasn't it the same aircraft, Noel, that young girl flew around the world in?
Be similar. The ones I used to fly are no longer in production. To be honest with you, the one I used to fly looks identical to this, and the one that she flew looks identical to the VL3, but it wasn't a VL3. I can't remember off the top of my head what it was.
Margaret Rutherford, was it?
That's right.
No. Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Was that an SR-22?
No, she didn't. It was actually an LSA is what she actually flew in. It was not a certified plane. It was one of these LSA type ones, you know, the light sports aircraft.
Okay.
Right.
Is what she flew in. So it allowed her to do, or to get extra stuff. The one I used to fly in officially was a microlight, but you could actually get it as an LSA as well. It was made in the Czech Republic. It was called a Samba.
I guess
It be directly below somebody, but I don't know who it is because the label's not showing.
I think you're below Red Dragon.
Skeptics above you and Bill's below you, mate.
Right. Don't you go dropping any cucumbers then, Skeptic.
Cucumber rain.
So I guess it'll be a touch and go on what would be runway 27.
Yes. I'm not kidding you. This is a hard patch of grass to find.
See Bill's down there catching squirrels.
He is. He's searching. Oh, I've got a double rainbow.
They're just greedy, mate.
Actually, I was thinking, we'll do the tea break at Napier, which is the one after this, okay? Because this is a touch and go.
Roger that.
We have for those
That's
who are
good.
new to the stream, we have a 10-minute tea break for people to go and, you know, refresh or get some refreshment and use the restroom and
Buy some more cucumbers.
buy some more cucumbers.
Cucumber sandwiches.
They're
Yeah,
nice.
there'd be cucumber shakes, there'd be cucumber gin, there'd be cucumber, you know.
Cucumber sandwiches are nice.
Yep.
Now I'm just going to check to see if doing that actually it did turn off my autopilot. It did. I mean. I thought I set up the red button on my yoke to turn off the autopilot, but it only works if I hold down the cable, which is very annoying, and I've got to fit I've got to figure out a fix for this cable.
Oh, you're still having problems with that RG45, is it?
Yes.
Oh, goodness.
It's the one that goes into the base unit, not the one that goes
Yeah.
into the back of the yoke. It's very annoying.
Have you seen the new thing that's been advertised by whoever it is that makes these?
Honeycomb.
Honeycomb, yeah.
That's the one, the new honeycomb yoke is
No.
350 odd pound.
I didn't know there was a new one.
Is it for the Xbox, that one?
Well, no, it can be used either PC or the Xbox. You can't use the old one on the Xbox, but the new PC one has got the sprung starter.
Oh.
It's got the
that's
what?
nice.
It's got the what,
Well,
Bill?
at present on the honeycomb, you turn one for the
Oh, a sprung starter, you're saying?
yeah. So
I'm with you.
when you start it, it springs back out the notch.
I've just had to repair my honeycomb with epoxy resin. The yoke came off the end of the stick.
What the heck?
Tell me about it. I'm not the only one for that to happen. That happened to Alaska as well, Alaska 559. The fixes work quite well, but one of the bungees inside is broken as well, because I can feel it catching when I try and turn.
You should
think if I
RMA it.
If I get another one, I'm going to look at the TCA Boeing yoke.
But a Phoenix isn't a Boeing.
Oh, well, I don't use that. I use my side stick for the Phoenix.
Ah.
And also advertising the Charlie pedals.
Oh, are they?
They're out now, are they? No.
I don't want Charlie's
they're
pedals.
coming.
I want my own pedals. Charlie can keep his own.
They're coming in September.
What, another 250 quid, is it?
Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? It's
350 quid.
Oh,
God.
what?
I'm wondering if Honeycomb are ever going to develop like a autopilot and stuff like that, you know?
They have, it's on the Bravo yoke. It's on the
Oh, no,
Bravo.
no. So I mean like a radio panel, you know, like that's what I was meaning, sorry. Yeah,
Oh,
a
I see
radio
what
panel.
you mean, yeah.
Oh,
I bet they
I'm
will.
stalling.
I'm using fairly old now Cytec multi-panel with
Yeah, me too. Me too.
and that works fine. I've had
Yeah.
absolutely no problems with it.
I think Muse fan still uses that as well. There's a bunch of us
Oh,
use
yeah.
that.
I use the Cytec radio panel.
I've got the radio panel, the autopilot panel, and the switch panel.
I find the switch panel to be very buggy though when it comes to any of the add-on aircraft. Like putting up the landing gear could knock off your battery or something stupid
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. And sometimes the landing gear button doesn't even work, does it?
Yeah,
Yeah. Isn't it strange? Yeah, that's the only panel that causes grief.
yeah, it really is. And the multi-panel for the autopilot, like it works. Like I mean, I know it doesn't work with every aircraft, but it does what it's supposed to do, basically.
Yeah. I couldn't fly the DC-6 without it, mate.
Well, same, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I've never used that Sperry pilot in the DC-6.
Yeah, it's very hard to use.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't mean it's hard to use. It's very hard to be accurate. Well,
Yeah.
So the airfield is to the right of the road. And it's darn hard to spot.
Oh, I can see it from up here. I'm a bit higher than you, so I can see it.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yep.
Touch and go, you said, yeah?
Yeah. Doesn't it when you're looking away from the screen?
It's not a runway, that's a backyard.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Just a patch of grass, really.
It's better than some places we've landed and found in some flights.
Right zone, Clyde.
Yeah, that's not a runway. That's just a gap between two sets of trees.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of real ones in Ireland like that.
One or two, all right, no, yeah. we ever at what do you call it? Just it's up the road from me. I can't even think of the name, but Doubt is the name of it. It's the one at Newgrange.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's
Navan.
great. Oh, Navan too, yeah.
Navan's hilarious. You ever been out to the one in Belmullet?
No, I actually haven't.
It's a lovely big field.
Interesting coloured field down there.
Guess they've had some of Prince's purple rain now.
Looks like I'm taking an early tea break. I just crashed the desktop, so I'll catch up with you
Oh.
guys in a minute.
No.
It heard me mention tea. That was sort of.
That was it. And I just bought some shortbread the other day, so there we go.
Oh.
I'll skip it's burgundy.
So somebody's mentioned food, have you noticed? And you know what that means. It'll be time for cookies.
There we go. Alright guys, I'm rebooting up my sim. I'll catch you guys at the next stop.
Yeah,
Alright.
so see you at
Right,
Napier.
Jim.
Yep.
Hey, Captain Spitfire, good evening.
Captain Spitfire, long time no see. Just finished
Captain
BBMF
Spitfire.
training.
Oh, hello, mate.
There's an airport on our right coming up called Hastings. There was a conversation about Hastings. Was there not? Dougal?
Hi, last night, yeah. I'm talking about place names. There's a number of UK and, well, a number of Scottish place names in New Zealand. some English as well.
I was born in Hastings.
Were you indeed? I lived there for about a year and a half-ish.
Is Tyler with us?
Pass. Next question.
Who's with us?
There's a plane off to my right.
Yeah, Kit Fox.
Yeah.
Got a Kit Fox, yeah.
Tyler D. And Catbat 9 has just appeared behind.
Indeed, yes.
Tyler D, that would be me.
Evening, Tyler.
Evening, Tyler. If you want to join the voice chat, just go to my Discord, click in the waiting room, and somebody will drag you in if you have a headset.
Where's Catbat? I don't see Catbat now.
He's behind Tyler.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
There he is. I see him. Evening, Catbat.
Evening, Catbat.
Good evening,
Ah, no mic though. Ah. It's looking a little grey ahead.
What weather are you guys running?
We're sort of mixed. Some of us are on live weather. I'm on live weather.
Some of us are not. Because my live weather looks like that.
He's broken his live weather.
And it's really odd because I get the wind, but I just don't get the clouds.
Evening, Catbat. You're coming into voice, mate.
So I tend to fly on other things that give me a nice effect. Actually, scattered is okay. Actually, coastal winds might give me a similar wind to.
Winds have eased for me, but we are a bit lower now. I'm getting 6 knots from the west.
So coastal winds gives me 25 knots from the east. That'll make it a bit lively. The thing is that being on the same weather would identify a useful runway for us all to land at, wouldn't it? I mean, I could go to live weather and just put up with no clouds. But I then get 3 knots from, what's that, 298? 206? What have you got, Dougal?
5 knots from 244.
It's not even close, really, is it?
No, it's not far. I mean, the winds are negligible now. 4 knots for me. I don't know about anybody else. The winds are dropping.
So the atoll scenery. Hello, Catbat. We did actually say hello earlier, but just replying to your message. Scenery's well, it looks like wishy-washy.
Yeah,
See?
I've got the same. It looks like there might be an issue with the mesh here. Or this may be how it is. Who knows?
I do apologise if I buzzed too close to anyone, but I've swapped to the Grumman F3F and I'm just out throwing it around for a
Yeah,
laugh.
no, it looks great, mate. Looks great. I automatically assumed it was when you came by me like that. I thought, hello, Captain Spitfire's arrived, and then your label popped up.
Yeah, it's this lovely Grumman. I do love flying this plane.
Yeah.
Which plane is that?
The Grumman F3F, I think it is.
The Widgeon, is it?
I don't have that. Captain Spitfire says I heard my name.
Is it the Hellcat?
I think it was just before the Hellcat. I think it they stopped using it in 1936, but I really
right.
don't. Yeah,
Pre-war.
don't. Yeah, it is just pre-war. It's the last biplane trainer I think the US Navy used, but
Is it available in the store, or is it downloadable from?
no, I didn't get it in the store. I'm not sure if it is in marketplace, and I really can't remember who I got it from, and I can't remember who the developer is. That's how much I really like it.
Saudi 511 in chat. You're more than welcome to fly with us, mate. I think we're on the Southeast Asia server, are we not, guys?
We are indeed. And look for us in New Zealand. We're just
approaching November Zulu, November Romeo.
in about 4 minutes. We'll be there.
If you want to spawn in there, it's great timing because we're going to be taking a short 5 or 10 minute break at that field, at that airport.
F14, F15, F22, Raptor, etc. I have all the ones that come in the sim, plus the F35.
But we are flying low and slow.
But we are flying low and slow. So, what else do I have? I don't know. I really should have organised my... yeah.
Yeah, I've just looked up this Grumman I'm flying. It's by Aeroplane Heaven,
Ah!
Right, okay.
and it's nicknamed the Flying Barrel, and it was used up until 1939 by the US Navy and Marine Corps.
Because I don't have that.
Don't worry, I'll change again at the next airport.
He's getting his money's worth.
Well, I just haven't had time for the sim for the last couple of months, so I'm getting the most of it tonight. And seeing as I just received my Crack IR headset, I'm playing around with the planes and with that.
Yeah.
That's quite an iconic look, isn't it, that Grumman? It's sort of like bulbous, like a fish-shaped body. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll put it on stream. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up.
See, it's got the body is shaped like a fish, especially this orange view. Do you know what I mean? It's like a fish body shape.
Yeah.
Does it sound good?
Well, it sounds good to me, but I'm no expert on how it should really sound. But It's loud.
I could be tempted to have a purchase of that one.
Yeah, there's no autopilot, so it's all hand flying. But it's
Is it quite fast?
it'll get up to about just under 200,
Oh wow.
and they use it on carriers, so it'll stall right down at about just under 60 as well. So you can get it in some nice tight places.
Cool. Right, guys, we have a complex of runways here. There is 1 grass, 2 tarmac, or asphalt. Wind direction, Dougal.
From the west, mate, which would make it runway 25.
Okay, runway 25 it is. I think we'll swing out over the...
Abdullah, I'm guessing that's Saudi 51511
Yes.
in the Dark Star. Great. He won't have a problem keeping up, that's for sure.
Is that the experimental thing that we all got?
Yeah.
Mach 10.
Yeah.
The Mac 10, yes.
Not heard that one yet.
You're
No,
missing
nor
much,
have I.
mate.
I've not even got the that other speed one there. Or the real one there either.
Okay, so the approach in, I think, will be over Napier South, towards the little hill there on that point. And then do a base from there and turn into final. And if we look through this window, .25 looks like it's that one over there. This was one of the add-in airports, so we'll check it out when we get down. Then we'll do our compulsory 10-minute tea break, so you can get refreshment and visit the restroom if you need to be. Go grab some ice lollies, because I've hit 30 degrees in this room now.
We now have a wild Captain Spitfire in the air.
Do we indeed?
And an F6F.
Indeed, yes, in an F6F.
Oh, there it is, look. That's an odd looking aeroplane, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
Which one are we calling odd?
The Dark Star.
Oh, right, yeah. I've seen it, I haven't looked at it yet, I haven't downloaded it yet.
Saudi 511. I think I've probably come across you in Q8 Pilots chat, have I not? Mind you, he'll have trouble typing now flying that.
What runway did you say, folks?
25, coming in from the ocean.
Okay, so right, I need to do some descending here. 25 is over there. I've just noticed my landing rate doesn't actually show up on stream anymore. I think I've done something with that.
Oh dear.
It's probably a good thing. One is a bit high.
Captain Spitfire, you can chase that Dark Star all you like, mate. You'll never catch him.
What are you flying now, Jim?
Scottish Aviation Bulldog, mate.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, one of my favourite aircraft that I've actually seen it like in the 1960s. It's just one of those classics, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it for X-Plane, and I thought, you know, I've got to get it for Microsoft Simulator.
Oh. I got the Bulldog, so you should be showing up in the Bulldog.
Huh.
Huge sim stutter for me. Anybody else?
Not yet.
No,
Not that I can see.
that's never a good sign.
I see we got Catbat flying as well. Nice.
Is there a bit of a crosswind? A little bit.
Not on 2.5, there isn't.
No, almost no wind at all now. Down to 3 knots.
Uh-oh, Red Dragon, that didn't look too good.
Yeah, when I said it stalls at 60, it probably stalls a little bit higher than that. But what a lovely noise with the canopy open.
Oh, 6 knots. Good evening.
Hey, 6
Hey,
knots.
6 Ross. We're about. Let's see. We have got.
Just over halfway through, I think.
Well, 78 nautical miles. But we're not flying in fast aeroplanes, so yeah, come and join us.
Did I just see Captain Spitfire buzzing past my window in a Bonanza?
if you haven't got the F6, yeah.
Gosh. I mean, they could have made it a Warrior.
Oh, model matching is just nuts, isn't it? Absolutely.
I mean, I would like
nuts.
to see a Warrior at that speed buzzing across the airfield.
Okay, as we've all parked up here by the pappies.
Hang on.
6 knots. Feel free to jump into voice chat as well. If you come into the waiting room, somebody will drag you down into the special events channel.
I'll be bowing out here, folks, so I have to go and do stuff.
All right, Neil. Take care, mate.
Okay. Thanks for
See
joining
you
us.
later.
Yeah, I'll get down on the ground first. But
It sucks when real life gets in the way of important stuff, doesn't it?
yeah,
Absolutely. Don't you hate that?
I actually have to go granny sitting tonight when me mother and father are away on holidays, so I have to.
Right.
Between a whole lot of us, we're all taking it in turns and looking after the granny, so it's my turn tonight.
Okie dokie. Who's left to land here? We got Muse Fan, Captain Spitfire. What is he flying? Because I see him as a Bonanza. Flying the Hellcat. Okay. That must have been a Muse Fan coming down. All right. So, it's time in that stream. It's time for the tea break.
Yay!
So, this is a standard practice in a Pilot Pilly stream. About halfway, we actually go get a cup of tea. So, I'll put some pleasant music on, and there'll be a countdown on the stream. It's 10 minutes, and we'll see you in 10.
I'll be gone when you're back, so best of luck, folks. Enjoy the rest of your flight.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Yeah,
Bye.
see ya.
Take care, mate.
No, skeptic.
And we're back
Oh,
live.
Skeptic. Hi, how are you, Skeptic and Dannevirke?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Acorn is in
There's
chat.
not-
Hello.
Welcome to
Acorn,
the
what are you doing
stream.
here?
See, people can't get enough of pilot peeling. That's what it is.
No, Acorn should be busy somewhere else. He's coming here to see what's going on.
Checking out the competition.
Yeah. Oh dear. Right, let's get cracking. We'll take off on the same runway that we landed on. Actually, might be a good idea to check fuel. Yes, that was a very good idea to check some fuel. We'll just put a little bit in. Oh, logs. That was hard.
for fuel.
That was a hard landing.
Yeah, the one in the F-18. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw that bounce.
Yeah.
Catback, you sound like you've got a cold.
Oh, I do actually. Yeah,
I can hear it. Yeah. Well, I wish you well, soon, mate.
Thanks. It's actually already better. I've been rough the last 3 days, but
What are you
Okay.
flying, Catback?
I'm in the long ease.
The Long Easy, of course. That's what it's called. Yeah.
So I'm going to take off. We do a left circuit until everybody's airborne, and then head off in the direction of the next airport or waypoint 11. No, not waypoint 11. 31. I can't read my own screen. What's going on? That was a bizarre takeoff deal.
This is quite a good little add-on airport.
It's not bad, is it?
Yeah.
Exnar, so you have a fan running or something?
My computer.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Is it overheating?
It is a,
mate?
yeah, it is a
No,
fan sport.
It's not overheating, but it's on top of the desk. I need to reposition it, basically.
Mine is overheating. My GPU is currently at 83 degrees.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking, do I really want to look at how my GPU is doing?
Yeah, that's where I'm lucky. At least in America, the houses have got air conditioning, so it's quite cool here.
Hang on, once we're airborne, I'm gonna check mine. I mean, I rarely ever check.
Yeah, now I'm gonna check mine because you scared me.
I just thought I'd check mine as well, which is why my screen went a bit blank for a minute. Sensors.
Can we all club together to give Logs some flying lessons in the F-18? Great music as always, Neil.
Thank you. I'm just doing some tweaking of cooling things. I'm hoping that you won't pick these fans up on the. So my coolant temperature of my AIO is only 33 degrees C, which is quite good, isn't it?
Yeah.
except my GPU temperature is currently at 81.9, 82.
Yeah. I really miss having liquid cooling on my GPU.
And I've got a hot spot at 93.8.
My
What
GPU's at 70 degrees. That's pretty good, right?
Yes.
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah.
Nice, nice. I mean, I have to say, inside my flat, it's actually rather cool. It's when I go on the balcony, it's like scorching. And the fan is sort of running 2 meters away from me, so it's not being picked up by the mic or anything. So
Right. You got air conditioning on inside?
no.
No.
Are we all up?
I think so.
I think we are.
Oh, we're in the
Oh, Rapala Randy's 67. Oh, I can only dream of having a GPU like that.
So that's great.
Yeah, Randy's still on the ground.
Oh, is he? Done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could
Oh, I
be
see.
more too. There we go.
I don't think I've ever seen my GPU at this temperature before. It's still
Welcome to
working
my
well.
world, mate.
And I don't have a perf cap reason at all.
I've come so close in the last 48, 72 hours to pulling the trigger on a new GPU, but it's just those prices.
It's terrible, isn't it?
Oh, painful.
And there is
Coming
new
down,
ones
though, to
coming
be
out.
fair.
Yeah, they are, yeah. Still expensive though.
I just need a new case. I realised after I got this, it was a I spec'd it, but they built it type PC, and the case doesn't have a great airflow on it, unfortunately. Anyway, right, off we go, en route. So I have the time in the sim at 16:46 local time. Sun is just over the mountain ridge over there. I think I might bring it back to around 1600. If I can get it to 1600 with this stupid slider. Okay, 1600. And that will mean that by the time we get to where we're going, we'll have a nice sunset landing. And I would suggest taking in the views that you have around here because it's very pleasant. And I'll let you know if I can see a golf course. That was something going fast very quickly the other way. So we're heading to the next airport, which is Taupo. November Zulu Alpha Papa. Tyler says my GPU is at 64 degrees Celsius. Oh, I wish.
Hardly breaking a sweat, is it?
Mine at 68, and considering the temperature it's inside, it's not bad.
What GPUs do people have? You can write them in chat or say them over the airwaves if you...
No, because everybody will laugh at mine.
No, they won't. There's a lot of people out there with those.
Another 2060 here.
You got a 2060?
I've got a 2060 as well.
Oh, it's
1080
70.
1080 Ti.
Yeah, I got the 1080 Ti as well. It's running at 55 Celsius.
Wow.
Oh,
Blimey.
Gotta love water cooling.
Yeah. The worst thing I ever did was go back to air on my GPU. I had a custom water loop.
You build that yourself?
I did, yeah. But, I got fed up with having to pull it all out every time I wanted to make any changes, so I switched over to an AIO.
Yeah.
Wished I didn't.
I have a 3070 Ti.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a nice card.
Did you get that when they were cheap, or?
I got them when they weren't hugely expensive, so I got it about a month ago.
Oh, okay.
Still too expensive, but I just couldn't wait any longer.
Yeah. You know, I don't think we're ever going to see graphics cards less than $1,000 anymore, are we?
No, I don't think so.
See,
I don't know what I paid. I think it was €900 maybe, which is a shame and shocking and all that, but hey.
When they first went up, when they skyrocketed, lots of people said, oh, they'll come back down again. Nah, they're never going to go back to what they were. Once retailers realised what they could do and get away with it.
yeah,
But the majority of that was driven by mining, and that's gone down the tubes now.
It has.
Yeah.
Well, I'm running a 6800 XT, and I'm not telling you how much I paid for it.
Yeah, I bet.
So, do you still own your house then, do you, mate?
Did you sell a kidney?
no, he took a mortgage
I
out on the
ripped up the
graphics card.
All I kept telling myself was it was cheaper than being part of a golf club.
There we go.
I mean, I have the 3060. I've just posted in chat. 3060 Ti.
Excellent card.
Yeah, and I don't know. Is it like? Are you gonna be friends with me if I say that I have a pre-built PC?
Lots of people have pre-built PCs.
I just have no idea.
Mine is pre-built. I mean, but I spec'd it and somebody else built it. But you know,
My
Not
mine is
that
pre-built
kind of
too.
pre-built.
And I got mine, so like just before all the prices went through the roof.
I've only got a 2070 Super. Only a 2070 Super, but I mean, it's a 20 series card. I mean, I'd love to get a 30 series card, but you know, garden furniture and a fire pit was much nicer. I can spend my money on at the moment.
I mean, I just figured I had no idea about computers, but I wanted one.
Yeah.
And like considering how how expensive all the graphics cards were, like even the 360, which I figured was a pretty good card 6 months ago, and the PC like in total was 2,000. It runs like Ace, so I don't think it was too bad a choice.
No, I think when graphics cards went through the roof, buying a pre-built PC was a good investment.
Yeah.
Seriously good investment.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I kind of figured from the reviews, and it would have taken me just too much time to build my own and get all the components and make sure that they're all compatible.
It is easy to build a computer though. Lots of
I
Google.
did, like 20 years ago I did, but things seemed a bit less complex.
Oh, I think
less
it's harder 20
complicated.
years ago. I remember building my first PC about, I don't know, 20 odd years ago as well, and there wasn't a guy on YouTube who would give you step by step and all that sort of stuff. You had to work it out.
Oh yeah, like getting all the components like
Yeah.
fit together and into the case and everything. I'm sure I could do that with the tutorials, but it's getting the right components.
No, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of complications on that side of it.
Well, I needed something I want to run VR with, so I just bit the bullet and bought what I needed.
And did you have any issues with the AMD card?
To be honest, in the beginning, but not now.
Good. Good.
Just occasionally, sometimes they'll update the drivers and it screws the VR, so I just roll back one. So at the moment, I'm just one behind in terms of drivers for the AMD, but other than that, no.
Good. You know, Colonel Fork had huge issues with his card when he had it.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, I found actually the updating of the sim has improved VR out of no end. When I started it with it first, I mean, CTDs were about every 20 minutes. Now I can do a couple of hours flight and it will just run in VR the whole time.
Very good. Yeah, I want to do VR, but I don't know if I want to do VR.
Oh, there's a big problem. If you do it, you won't go back.
You won't want to go back, exactly.
No.
That is a fact.
And my whole family think I'm sad as it is. I don't know what they think of me if I had goggles on.
Yeah, I know that what that one's like. Yeah.
Well, I don't care because I can't see them.
That's a very good point. However, streaming you can't do in
Nope.
VR. It's not a good look when you're sat there with a visor on here.
Yeah, that's why these group flights are so nice, because you can just go in VR.
And that's why I have the Tobii eye tracker, so I can move around with keep my hands free. You'll need 3,000 feet to get over that ridge, by the way.
Now you bloody tell us.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, are we supposed to?
This bit of music was a bit like something I can't think of because I'm old and it's just gone out of my head. Austin Powers, that was it. It's 70s up. And now we've got this very strange ortho again where it's very sort of the only way I can describe it is like the bottom of the ocean. You know, like the sand is underneath
I'm
the sea.
surprised to see areas like that in New Zealand when the rest of the place is really well done.
I mean, undulating.
Yeah, it looks like waves, like sand that is under the sea, you know? Maybe it was all under the sea. Maybe that's why it looks like that.
Oh, Dougal, how do you finding the Boeing yoke, mate?
I don't have it, didn't get it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get it.
I was, until my GPU started suddenly overheating again, and then I decided that that's gonna have to come first.
Of course, yeah.
I've actually repaired my honeycomb. Seems to be working relatively okay at the minute. I don't know how long for.
Ah, fingers crossed, mate.
But I'd really like that Boeing yoke.
What happened to your honeycomb?
I would say it's fantastic, actually.
I've got two things wrong with the honeycomb. First of all, the yoke came off the spindle, and I gather that's happened to a couple of people. It loosened off the actual spindle, and one of the bungees inside is clearly torn. It's all right on pitch, but on roll, it clunks when I go left and right, and I think it's a fracture in one of the bungees catching on something.
Oh, okay. I'm interested because I haven't.
Yeah, it's a great yoke. It's a brilliant yoke. I mean, bear in mind, I don't work, and I sometimes spend 12, 14, even up to 16 hours a day on the sim when I can. So, I mean, I can't remember how long ago the honeycomb came out. I got it 2 or 3 months after that, and it's had constant use and abuse during that time. So I can't really fault it.
I'm glad I'm sitting down. Did you just say up to 16 hours a day?
Yep.
Wow.
I wasn't going to say anything. I'm glad that you're well enough to do that.
Look how many streams you see me on, mate. Look how many streams you see me on.
I know. Wow.
Never mind how many yokes have you had. How many chairs have you had?
4. This is my 4th chair, and I need a new one. This is falling apart. Yeah.
Preferably one without wheels on.
Well, I've got brakes on this one. You'll often hear me cursing when I'm rolling down the runway because I haven't put the brakes on my chair, and I hit the pedals and I end up halfway across the living room floor. Yeah, I spend a lot of hours on this.
That is amazing. I mean, I only reached 100 hours the other day.
Yeah.
You do that in a week, you know?
Sleep is one of my big issues because of pain. So I live with it, mate. You know, I've had it a long time.
Yeah.
So it gives me, it keeps me off the streets, as they say.
Yeah.
I think it will probably change a bit now the weather's improved and all the COVID restrictions have gone. We'll probably start getting out a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got my second trip to Scotland planned for August this year.
Oh,
nice.
wow.
Nice.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
See that
Yeah,
first?
Jim, have a look at the world map every now and again at about 2 o'clock in the morning UK time. And you'll no doubt find Dougal McTavish on there somewhere, mate.
Wow.
It's even worse, you know, you just watch any kind of random YouTube videos from like years ago and then it's like, yeah, and in the mods chat, Dougal McTavish.
Yeah.
Now it all makes sense to me, because I always saw you everywhere, Dougal.
He's like the Oracle. He's everywhere. So am I going a little fast again? I mean, I'm doing 100 knots, guys. And you're way back there.
No, I mean, I'm in the little Scottish Bulldog, but I mean, I was doing 130. I did a 360 to get behind you again. Because I was overtaking you.
I'm catching up, I think.
You went a bit low there.
Ooh, check your fuel, guys.
Oh gosh, thanks, Dougal. I'm in the red here.
You and me both, mate.
I did say at Napier, check your fuel.
Well, that would imply that we listen to you, mate.
I'm
thought
not
you meant a
offended
cup
by
of tea,
that,
mate.
really not. The mountains that are coming up, you might want to be a little higher than 3,000.
When you say might,
Well, you will.
Little over.
3.5 should be okay.
I'll hold you to that. I'm at 3.9.
I feel I'm hearing some tracks I haven't heard before tonight.
I like it. It's very good.
So they must have added a few more tracks to the blues section.
Yeah, I just realised I hadn't leaned my mixture here.
So let's have a look and see who we've got in. Oh, look, we got some lurkers in text chat. A certain Captain Bombasso is lurking. He's staying super silent. He's probably at work. Paparazzi. Welcome to the stream, guys. This should work out all right this time.
If you're looking at the users list,
Yes.
that's very rarely up to date. Even with a refresh, that's often not up to date. That seems to refresh at a completely different rate to the rest of the stream.
Oh, don't tell me that. It worked last time I looked at the users in chat. What a great sight of all these people flying along with us tonight. Thanks very much for coming along.
Yeah, I was just thinking, I got a good number today.
Yeah. You can't nod your head when you've got a head tracker on. So it makes it a bit for everybody. Left turn. This has been fairly stutter-free tonight, hasn't it?
Rather smooth.
I probably said the bad words there.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't mention it. We're all going to crash now.
Yeah, you know it's voice activated.
Nobody has even disappeared on me here.
No.
Are staying?
To be honest,
I shouldn't have said that either.
to be honest, that hasn't happened the last few streams. To me, anyway. I mean, I never get like 20 or 30 or 40 people flying along. So I don't know if it still does that en masse, like on a Murph stream. But I don't recall Murph ever complaining that people disappear on him lately either.
More that his the people that fly with him complain about disappearing. So I have that a lot. That there's sometimes streams where I don't see Murph at all.
Me too. Yeah. Very often he's the only one I don't see as well. Some bizarre reason.
Oh.
Yeah, I'd be the same.
I wonder if that's something to do with streaming.
Could be.
But you all see
I
me.
used to sit
do you
off
not?
his wing for ages. I mean, I used to fly off his left wing, and I had to stop because he would just disappear.
It was actually very bad the other night with connections and disconnections.
Yeah, yeah.
Last
That-
night, was it
it
last
was-
night?
I think
Last
that
night was ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the same for everybody right across the board.
Yeah, we had that.
Yeah. I mean, we were in voice chat, like a couple of us, but 3 or 4, and we all said like we all have it at the exact same time. So we knew that the stream was like 2-3 seconds delayed, and then I would get it, and 3 seconds later Murph would get it, and then Mew said like I just had it, and we just had it. Yeah.
So the next airport, Taupo, if I spelled that, said that correctly. It has a grass strip and an asphalt, and I had the wind coming in from the west, so it favours the grass strip on runway 28. That's with my winds. What about everybody else?
Yeah, I've got 16 knots coming from the west.
Okay,
I've
runway
got live
28.
weather on, but it doesn't tell me where the wind's from in the long ease.
I'm using little navmap.
Yeah, 249 and 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have 13 from 250.
Where's
I'll
this
just
strip? Oh,
follow
there
you
it is.
guys.
28
Okay, well,
it is. It's straight
across
in.
the runway
Yeah.
anyway. I don't think it makes much of a difference. What's the code again? November Zulu Romeo Kilo, yeah?
No, it's November Zulu Alpha Papa. Alpha Papa.
Okay, I won't land there then.
Oh, I see what you're looking at. That little one, that little grass strip. Yeah.
Yeah, the one we're just passing down there. But actually,
I think Tyler went
Oh,
that
there
way
it
as
is.
well. I just went over for a look.
yeah.
All good practice, mate.
May as well.
Yeah,
get
yeah,
the
looks
live
nice.
pass.
Nice.
Let's go.
Interesting fields down here. They all have like white splodges in as if they were like runway markers. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, I heard somebody explain what they were recently, and it completely gone from my bloody head. I've completely forgotten. And I thought, yeah, that makes sense.
It's a shame it's gone from your head because I'd love to know.
Yeah.
I think it's all obviously a managed forest here. They've got a section out here. Heck, there's a lot of trees. But there's all these white squares. I mean, why?
Yeah, it's not my day. I've had my second CTD, so
Oh, no!
Oh,
it must be my turn.
oh dear. Can see Tyler in the Kit Fox.
Oh, is it in the Kit Fox?
Yeah.
I had the Kit Fox loaded, so you should show up. That's a good little aeroplane.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
it's great add-on.
I was going to buy the BE-18, the Beach. It has that bloody noise bug.
It does, yeah, sadly.
It does.
Because it looks really, for 15 quid, it looks really good.
Well,
I decided not to get it.
I got it and then realised it was a Coronado aeroplane. I thought, no!
I've uninstalled all my Coronado aircraft. I won't be buying any more.
That's terrible, isn't it?
So
I've uninstalled most of them as well.
So here's the strange thing, all right? You'd expect it maybe on one airplane that they bring out, and people identified a fault with the sound, but then they continued to bring out a whole bunch of other airplanes afterwards with the same bug in it. I find that really annoying.
Well, they clearly use the same method for the coding.
Yeah.
For the sound files, and I would imagine they're able to use them for every aircraft, just altering for the pitch and the tones.
Yeah.
Would be my guess.
The thing is, Dougal, I heard somebody say they didn't have it on the Seneca, and I must say I haven't either, and same for the 337 actually.
It's on the Seminole though, isn't it?
So the Seneca, not the Seminole, I don't know. Does it have it?
Yeah.
Alright.
So what is this we're talking about, guys?
It's where if you have a Coronado aircraft, if you have some of the Coronado aircraft installed in your folder, you don't have to be flying it. You could be flying an Airbus. But if somebody happens to be flying the Coronado Mooney anywhere near you, your cockpit will, inside your cockpit, you'll hear the sounds of the Mooney, which is a little bit immersion breaking to say the least.
Yeah. Oh, didn't know.
There are other aircraft that do it as well. It's not just Coronado. There are one or two others that do it.
Big Radials, I think, is one of them, is it?
I believe so, yeah.
I've heard someone mention that if you delete the AI sound file for that particular aircraft in its folder, that fixes it. But I've done that to the GP, but I haven't got the opportunity to test it for now. But yeah, that's what they say.
Ah. Maybe we should try that out, Dougal.
No, for me, they've had all their chances they're going to get. They've known of the bug for a long time. I'd rather just not support them as a developer.
I think Dougal is correct there, because the thing is mainly they just kept ignoring everybody on the subject.
Well, they did worse than that. They denied it existed.
Oh yeah, which is
For a long
even
time.
worse.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, you got to watch this little clip that Murph posted today on Twitter. Like, someone clipped it last night. He was sort of illustrating what the bug is, and within 60 seconds, you get a very concise overview of the issue and like how immersion breaking it is. Like, he was basically flying it. He turned off all his motors. They were feathered, etc., etc. And then he said, he went outside and said, like, you know, it was calm and quiet. Like, this is what I should be hearing. And then he switched to the cockpit view, and this is what we are hearing. And it kind of exploded and blasted, had like, you know, the engines in there. And then he did it like Murph style, basically saying, right, Asobo, Microsoft, Coronado, get your acts together. Like, 3 lads walk into a bar. You know what I mean? That kind of Murph style. It's funny to watch, but it's just spot on.
Yeah. I mean, they've had very, very big streamers point it out to them, professional streamers point it out to them, and they're just not interested.
That's a shame.
Keep telling them.
It's not like they're a new developer, is it? You know, they've been in it for years.
The issue is people keep buying their stuff because it's like eye candy. You just fall for it if you don't know.
Absolutely, and let's face it, they make fantastic looking aircraft. Their add-ons are stunning to look at. So I can fully understand why people keep buying them. I really can.
But that said, there's other developers that make very good looking aircraft and they don't have the bug, and they do actually help. So yeah.
It's a touch
like this little Longese, for example. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Touch and go at this airport.
Touch and go.
Touch and go, and then we'll do a right circuit around the bay. As everybody completes their maneuver. I can't see the runway because I've got the sun glaring off the water.
Yeah, see.
I just know it's down there somewhere.
I just wish I could stop trying to put my landing gear up and down in this thing.
Well, you could in theory. I mean, nothing's going to happen, is it?
Well, no. But you'd think after about the 4th airport I'd learn, wouldn't you?
Well,
Don't answer that question, Skeptic. It's rhetorical.
I wasn't. I muted my mic. Anything that came over the air, it's just figment of our imagination.
I'm glad you mentioned landing gear because I changed the aircraft and realised my landing gear were up. So good call there, Dougal.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that'd have been a bit of a scrape.
Just got the runway inside.
Going a smidgen fast.
Doesn't look very grassy from here.
It's, if I'm landing on the right one way, it's not.
2-8, isn't it? We're going.
2-8, yeah. It's overflying that big runway, and then you have a grass runway. Or gravel, I don't know.
Where is the runway? Is Capat landing on the runway?
Yeah, Capat.
That's right.
Okay, yeah, there's a bit of tarmac there.
It's the touch.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's a touch and go.
And a big tree at the end, just for, you know,
Yeah.
to keep it real.
It's Microsoft. Come on, what else?
So a back taxi.
Does a bounce and go count?
Just.
Of course it does.
Then
I do hope so. That's what I just did.
It's definitely not grass, is it?
Hey, first time chatter, Test Pilot 72 in the chat there, Neil.
Test Pilot
Test
72.
Pilot. Good evening, buddy.
Hello.
Davish here.
Now, I've seen your name on a few streams in the past. Welcome to the stream.
I just did a touch and go on the taxiway, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm just going to change planes again, guys. I'll catch up with you.
Okay.
Test Pilot, we're actually getting close to the end, but if you want to jump in and into voice chat as well, into the Discord.
November Zulu Alpha Papa.
Oh, I can see him. He's flying. I can see him.
Is he flying?
He is, yeah. He's up high to my left.
Oh, yes.
Flying the Piper 28, I think.
I have landing rate monitor on there and I'd forgotten. I just got round of applause.
What'd you get?
I don't know. I'll have to have a look now. Let me see.
Interestingly,
Okay, 137.
That's not bad.
That's all right.
Test Pilot says he can barely hear the chat. I don't know if that's an issue our end or his end.
Oh, I hope it's not been like that whole stream.
Well, it's a little bit low, I would say, on the stream. But that's overall for everything. I just turned the volume up, but I think that's what he's talking about, mate. But that's overall for everything. I just turned the volume up, but I think that's what he's talking about, mate.
No, you're coming through loud and clear on my phone. On voice chat.
Ah.
Okie dokie. I mean, we haven't got a big hop to the next airport, I have to say. Rotorua or something. My pronunciation is terrible for places.
I've only just seen Noel's post as well. I didn't realise we'd lost him.
Oh, dead. Hard reset of PC required. Oh, Struth. Okay, so we're on a heading of 355. We've got 39 nautical miles from this airport to the next in a straight line. This town down here looks really well done. And yet it's all default.
I'm losing altitude and I don't know why.
Fuel?
Check fuel.
I've got fuel.
Have you enough cucumbers?
That could be a problem. Oh, there we go. Restarted.
Mixture.
No, I think it was. I think it was all set. Interesting. No, I just did an engine restart and it did. So I fed it some cucumbers.
I can't get over this imagery down here.
It looks good, doesn't it?
It does look very good, yeah.
I thought it ended a bit abruptly, the town, but then I realised it actually ends at the main road, which is how it will be in real life.
But yeah, sort of. But it ends at a golf course, actually. Just want to point out.
Does anyone know what's with the cucumbers?
Oh God, you had to be there. You had to be there, mate.
I was there, but I didn't figure it out somehow.
It's a very simple. It kind of started very simply. I texted Muse and I said, "Keep it." I'm in a group with people and we keep it civilized, and my phone autocorrected to cucumber.
Oh, civilized to cucumber.
And that just developed a life of its own.
Keep
and then
cucumber, yeah.
Keep it cucumber, and then we had something like some chat in the add-ons channel about emojis, and then I think it was Airlock Doc saying like emojis ruin marriages, and I just reacted with the cucumber, and that was then all hell broke loose.
So basically, it's all Skeptic's fault once again.
I saw someone mentioning World Cucumber Day.
That may well have perhaps been me.
Okay.
I mean, Murph participated in the cucumber discussion and posted like the cat with the cucumber. And then last night on stream, I was just completely lost. Why is everyone talking about cucumbers? I'm like,
so just like tonight, really, then?
Yeah, possibly.
Noel, I'll plug you back in.
You can barely hear the chat.
Cucumber.
Why can you not barely? I'm going to check my phone again. How comes every time I check my phone, the chat goes quiet?
We see what you're doing, mate.
How comes every time I check my phone, the chat goes quiet? See, to me, that sounds fine. Does anybody disagree that over stream the chat seems a little quiet? Not my chat, but the Discord chat.
I didn't see anybody else comment on it tonight, but we have had comments in the past where people say Discord is quiet.
So I have it on an iPad and it's quite low. I'll have to turn it all the way up.
I can hear you louder on the Discord than I hear you.
Yeah, much louder.
But this is really weird. Because it comes through really clear on my phone. And I don't
Gung-ho guy, good morning. He says audio's fine for him.
Mine is as well, actually.
I guess it's a relative thing, isn't it? I mean,
It is.
the
Yeah.
Discord's always going to be louder, I think.
It's just that the Discord, I think, eliminates his engine sounds, so...
Could possibly. I don't usually have it turned up that loud. I'll just bring it down a bit. But I play all my game sounds through Discord as well. So you... Oh, actually no. Did I just turn that off?
No, I don't think I hear... Yeah, I still hear it as well. Unless that's my... No, that's my own engine sound.
Yeah, so my engine sounds, or plane sounds, game sounds, go through to Discord as well. So... Is the music coming through Discord okay?
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay. It took me... How long did you figure that out, Dougal?
Yeah. Well, a lot of people have problems doing that.
And it was Seamus that actually put me in the right direction for that one.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got Penguin 44 at 3,000 feet over there.
That name rings a bell.
So Gun-Ho Guy, welcome. Morning. I know Dougal welcomed you in. Just thought I'd say hello to... There's Seamus, he's out ahead.
Am I? Oh, sorry.
No, that's fine. So as we approach this this here airport, there are some... Well, there's a lake. As we approach it, there's a lake. Let me bring this up so you can see it on stream. There we go. So there's a lake to the left, and there's some lakes in some hills, really. So we'll be coming in on this runway, which will be runway 18. And I think the approach should be that we break away and go over Lake, well, this one, Green Lake, go through this little join here to a lake Arakika. Probably said that wrong. And then go across this bit here and go round to the end of the next lake and then come in. So this becomes our downwind. We go base over this little lake here. And then come in. So that's what I think. Or you can do your own thing.
I'll follow you. Yeah, I'm in the Texan now, and trying to slow that thing down was a bit of a nightmare. That's how I ended up ahead of you.
Ah, see, that's an aeroplane we haven't flown for ages either.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good aeroplane.
Yeah. Okay, next stream.
So sorry, Neil.
That's all right. You just giving us an idea for the next stream. Oh, and by the way, Seamus, I did look at Cyprus, but I didn't think the ortho for Cyprus was very good.
Ah, okay.
But I will take another look at it. I don't think they did anything. Oh, look at that! Is that what's that? Is that?
If you fancy one of those islands, look at Corsica. It's stunning.
Yeah, we could do a Mediterranean tour.
Yeah.
You know? Doesn't have to be Cyprus, but we could certainly do the Mediterranean.
Red Dragon, are you in the Grob?
No, I'm in the Trinidad.
Oh, the Trinidad.
Oh, I've got that.
Yeah, I've got that too. That's why he's appearing in the Trinidad. I couldn't remember what it looked like.
That's a nice little airplane.
Yeah, we like that. That's fast as well.
Who did it? Who released it?
Was it Lionheart Creation?
That's it, Lionheart,
Yeah.
yeah. He used to be just a one-man band. I don't know if he still is, when he was doing FSX stuff.
Yeah, I remember I didn't get it when it first released because the reviews are saying it was very frame heavy, and then they, after a couple of months, I think they did an update on it, and it flies perfectly well for me now on my 260.
Cool. Yeah, I like that airplane as well.
It takes a bit of getting used to the odd style of the dashboard, and the view out the front isn't very great because it's got a great big frame around the cockpit glass.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that now.
You know, to go back to your comment about half an hour ago, Neil, I must admit I haven't seen a single stutter. You know, despite my crashes, I haven't seen a single stutter today.
No. It's been very smooth today.
Yeah.
I mentioned.
I did just lose my online service, so I didn't see you for a little bit, but it was back within 30 seconds.
Well, touch wood, that hasn't happened to me today yet. Happened lots yesterday, but not today. So this area is quite pleasant to look at. With the sun setting, look at that, just over the horizon now.
Anyone still on live weather?
Yeah. Me.
Yes.
Yep.
So we're about to fly into some
Yeah.
clouds? Yeah. Okay.
I was, but I just changed because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, test pilot says getting bumpy as well. I was just about to say that. I'm getting bumped around.
I'm on live weather.
That it really is strange, that, Neil. I can't get my head round
I don't
why
understand
that
it.
happens just to you.
I really don't understand why my live weather does not show live weather.
But you do get the wind, is that right?
I used to get, well, I've got 242 at 14.
Yep. 240 at 14.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I've got.
So I get the
yeah.
wind, just don't get the clouds.
That's bizarre.
Hey, Neil, can you do me a favour?
I could.
Can you go into the cockpit? I just want to show you something and ask the other peeps flying along if they have the same issue.
Okay.
Because underneath the instrument panel,
Yep.
I see like a blue line flickering.
Oh yes, I get that. I've seen other aircraft get it as well.
Oh, okay. Because I only get it. I don't get it on the Arrow, but I get it on the Warrior.
Yeah. Doesn't look like Neil's getting it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
Is yours almost like a dashed moving line above that?
Yep. Yep. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
And it's two lines actually. The sort of one below the instrument panel is very noticeable, and the one below that
Yeah.
panel is sort of very slight.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right, okay.
exactly the same as mine. And I've no idea why.
Oh.
I tried to search the forums on Just Flight aircraft, but I didn't find anything. So I wasn't quite sure how I should ask the question.
Sometimes
Neil's-
for me they're blue, like a very pale blue. Other times, like now, they go more grey.
Yeah, I see them mostly blue.
I'm sure I updated one of my aircraft just the other week, and on the changelog they said they'd managed to fix that for one of them. I'm sorry, I can't remember it, and I think they referred to it as something like a sunlight bleed or something in the cockpit.
Right.
I wish I could remember which plane it was. I'm sorry, I can't.
So would that sound like depending on, so if the sun's shining, you get it more pronounced?
I really don't know. I don't know, but I got a feeling it was one of the warbirds, but I can't remember.
The Spitfire, isn't it? That had some bleeding of light inside.
Captain Bombasso's in the chat.
Hey!
Good evening, Bombasso.
Hello.
How you doing, buddy? It's been a while.
See, I said he was lurking. Okay, so it's getting hard to see this lake now, but there's a lake over here on the right. We're gonna head out over there and do sort of a left-hand circuit and come round. It's gonna be a long circuit.
Man, this seems to have went very quick. It's been an enjoyable flight there, Neil.
Well, it's a short one for a change.
Stream says 3 hours 27.
Shortish one.
Wow.
A speed trip.
Nice.
It certainly doesn't feel that long, I must admit.
Bombasso, don't worry, my man. We're just coming to the end anyway. It's just great to see you.
Oh, it was a bit under the weather after my check ride today. It was 104 here. Wow. I had to
Nice
do...
work for your check ride, buddy.
Oh, good stuff.
I know how hard you've worked for that, Bombasso.
Are we allowed to ask what aircraft the check ride was in?
You could probably ask.
Ah, right, nice one. Well, congratulations,
nice.
mate. It's a nice one.
Oh, lovely. I tell you what, if that was in the sim, I'd buy it. I'd have a full Piper hangar.
Yeah. You like your Pipers, don't you, Skeptic?
I love my Pipers.
Oh, the music died. Terrible. Okay, let's go for a little bit of this to finish off. Oh, hang on. No, that's playing the same track. There we go.
Great flight again. Billy, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
I won't be
just
here
looked
for a
at
couple
this-
of weeks.
Oh.
I'm going to do some castles next week. I'm going to do Newcastle, Alnwick Castle and Lindisfarne Castle on the
Oh,
Holy Island.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
And then I told you a couple of weeks ago I'm upgrading my CPU. I'm also changing the motherboard and I'm getting a new case, so I'm putting all that together as well. I may as well reinstall Windows at the same time.
Blimey.
So we'll
Yeah,
talk
fair
again in 2023 then.
If I'm lucky.
And Pilot Ryan just cheered 200 bits there. Nice one,
Hello,
mate.
Oh,
Ryan.
thank you,
Good to
Pilot
see you, buddy.
Ryan.
Pilot Ryan is another real-world pilot. For those that don't know him.
Did anything come up on the stream when you cheered? Yes. Well, something came up, but not the thing that I actually put on the stream for it to come up. But never mind. Oh gosh. I don't know what's going on with my stream elements, but thanks very much for the bits. Much appreciated.
Nah, and he's
Oh,
still going.
he's still going.
Yeah.
I think we lost the sun. Oh, no, it's just peeking over there. This makes this bit a little dangerous. Can't see the hill. Thinking I might want to climb a little bit.
Ryan's got his finger stuck on the button, guys.
Is he going to keep doing it until I fix it? I don't know why it's broken. It's Tyler D.
Oh, and there's Skeptic with the bits as well. Nice one.
Oh, Skeptic.
Peer pressure.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the support, everybody. It's been a good one tonight, I think.
Oh, yeah, been a great one. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
people
absolutely.
flying. Yep.
Look at that. We're going to get the sun just as it goes down.
Ryan says you better just fix it.
Oh, it's going to be hard to do when I'm flying. That's the only thing. Oh, one more person for a hype train.
Okay, wait, hang on.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, I've got no
have-
bits left. I haven't got any bits left. Hang on.
Autopilot.
Hang on. I mean, why does Twitch even bother with like 1 bit? What's that? Like a rice grain or something?
All right. Oh, there we go. Look, Captain Barbasso. See, this is what's supposed to happen. Captain Barbasso has just subscribed with Prime for 3 months. Thank you very much.
Well, he's gifted it. He's gifted it to Noel.
Has he done that?
Yeah.
Thanks very much, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yes.
Sorry, I can't see the stream because I'm in VR again.
Right.
Okay.
So appreciate it.
There's stuff going on that I can't control.
That's worse. There's stuff going on and I can't even see it.
Oh no.
That's awesome.
You know, now my balance is completely off because what do you say? Like I redeemed like 1 bit, and now my balance is all off.
Oh.
And now I have to redeem another like 89 bits, like in ones, just to get down to like an even number.
And Catbat subscribed with Prime. Thank you very much, Catbat. Appreciate that.
That's a big deal, subscribing with Prime. How many do you get? Is it just one? One a month you get, I think, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
I still go over the bits. See, it's a different image, and I don't know what I've done to not get that image for bits. It's it works for follows and subscribes.
Well, you know, with bits, there's at least 4 or 5 different ones. See, if you just change one, you might have changed the wrong one.
Or I've just changed on one and not the others.
Oh, and Tyler's just gifted 2 subs. One to Biggles and one to Viper Strike.
Oh,
Tyler,
thank you
so
very
much.
much for the gifted subs there. See, look, they come up. They're nice little. It's my little propeller that animates and does stuff. He says, trying to fly an aeroplane. I don't think this runway has any runway lights because I can't
I
see
think
any.
you might be right. Well, there is a bigger runway. There's runway 18. That might have lights.
Well, that's the one I'm going for.
Okay. Well, there's 18 and 18 left.
Okay.
18 left is grass.
Oh my God, there's more going on. Pilot Ryan just subscribed. Thanks very much for the subscribe. Oh my
Skeptic.
word, it's all going mad.
That was
That was-
Skeptic gifted
yeah.
it. Yep.
And we have a raid.
Thank you, Skip. Oh, a raid. Where did that come from?
Sewer. From Moto Sewer.
Oh, to sir.
If that's how
Thank
it's
you
pronounced.
very much. Oh,
Welcome in, guys.
it's a bit like everything happening on final, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Oh dear, I'm gonna have to go through some of this at the end because I'm trying to get onto my final. You brought the hype. Thank you very, very much for all the new follows. Ash763. Thank you very much. Thank you for the follow. Muendo the Cheetah.
What a great name.
That's
Love
great, isn't
that
it?
name.
I like that. Oh, there's more going on. There's more going on. Oh, is it just catching up now? It's catching up. That's what it's doing.
And
Okay.
another. And another.
Oh, right. I would say I'm a little bit high to try and get in at the moment. Got moths flying around the room as well now. Okay, I'm gonna do a right. I'm gonna go right. I'm at 4,000 feet. And Pilot Ryan is definitely trying to get me to fix this for the bits.
No, it's just trying to distract you, mate. That's all it is. And another gifted sub.
Mwenda the Cheetah gifted a sub to Mojosua. Thank you very much. Great names. I probably pronounced them very badly. Right, I'm gonna see if I can do something. Hang on a minute. I don't know if I can do it. Yes, everybody just came alive at a completely a very inconvenient time for
Yeah, if you
flying.
hadn't noticed, guys, if you hadn't got it already, we're just approaching tonight's final destination.
And I'm trying to fix stream elements at the same time, and I don't know why. Ladies follow, ladies cheer, ladies subscriber. No, don't that's not. Oh darn it!
And I thought I did a really good landing and realised I haven't got my undercarriage down, so... So I'm stuck in the middle of the runway, so...
Oh, nice to see someone flying in your home country. Wow. We've got all these lights. There's other people flying as well. Now, where's that runway gone? I
It's
don't
that
think
big
I'm gonna...
long straight thing, Neil.
Yes. I think I've lost a lot of height now.
That's a pretty good description.
Love some of those names. Air Fubar, gotta love it.
Air Fubar. Pilot Command was messing with stream elements. 3 red, 1 right.
Oh, there's a water runway in that lake.
There is. We haven't done an airboat for a while. Do I mean an airboat?
We know what you meant, mate. Don't worry.
A water boat.
Or even a seaplane.
A seaplane, that's the one! What time is it? Is it past my bedtime?
Uh-oh.
Oh, 4 red's a bit low. Oh, level 2 hype train. Thank you very much for everybody. all the donations, the bits, the follows, the subscribes. Really appreciate it.
Test pilot, you should know better by now than to follow me, mate.
Every Thursday, 1800 Zulu, we start flying. Except today.
I'm going for the grass simply because I can see it.
I'm going for the runway because that's the only one I can see.
Yeah, it's still a bit lighter on my screen.
Looks nice though, that sunset out to the right. Or what's left of it. Catback 9's coming in a bit high.
Yeah, I was a bit high. I did a slip in and managed to land it, but
Well, I don't actually see the grass. Anybody else see the grass runway?
No, it's not there.
Yeah, I do see it.
Oh, it is. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Is it to the left? Is it meant to be to the left?
It's meant to be to the left, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, it's
I
not very
don't- I
clear.
don't see it either.
No.
Brown grass.
I keep getting accosted by flies and things.
the only problem with flying the Texan is there's no lights on it, and there's not even a light on the inside either.
I think you can use the torch thing though, can't you? I think that's as good as it gets.
Yeah, I don't like using the torch, but
You mad lads.
there's Rad Palette Randy subscribed with Prime.
Oh, thank you, Rad Pilot Randy. I was at a crucial point there, trying to stop on the runway.
Well, this is another good-looking little add-on.
It is.
Yeah, nice.
Strobes are not going off. That one. There we go. Spin it round here. Parking brake on.
Brilliant route, Neil, as always, mate.
Yep.
Get
Lots
rid of
of
that.
Okay, so I'm just going to taxi past you guys because I want to check who has the scenery installed and who hasn't.
I feel like a naughty boy in the school. Right, I'm just going to bring my light back a bit so I can actually get, you know.
Well, I definitely have, because there's no way this is default. This is really good. I mean, this is almost payware quality.
Okay, let's go on here.
I can tell you the default is pretty rough.
Right. I normally, when we do a group flight like this, I usually remove all the little add-ons that I put in after the flight, so I don't get a huge build-up of small add-ons in my community folder. But I think this one might just make it safe.
Make it to your savoured collection.
I think so, yeah. This and the last one before it.
And we can all watch Rad Pilot Randy coming in now.
No pressure, Rad.
All eyes are on you.
Looks pretty good to me. So it's quite a nice airport, this, isn't it?
It's very well done. I'm just looking at the download. It's very good. It has check-in desks and everything.
Oh, inside. I haven't been inside.
I'm not in it. I'm just looking at the screenshots on the.
Oh, okay. Let's go and have a look inside. Actually, where will we go in from out here? But
In the door.
in the door, yeah.
That would be far too sensible.
Oh no, there we go. Look, we got. I need to speed down, reduce down my drone camera.
And the tower has a full set of screens as well.
Really?
Okay,
Wow.
look, we're
That's
going
really good.
in through arrivals.
And download. That looks very
Very
nice.
nice. Do we see our flight coming in here on the board, sir? Yeah, there you go, Wellington. As scheduled. We were on time, guys.
You speak for yourself, mate. I'm not. I've never been on time for anything. Ask my CO.
Oh, very good.
Oh, look. There's people. I think we can go through this tunnel or something. Anybody need the loo?
Looks like I
I've
might
got
have had a few drinks in the bar there. Been a bit lopsided.
Do you know I've seen payware much worse than this?
Absolutely.
Even the little details like the fire hydrants on the left there. Look.
I mean, some of the polygons are a little bit low in places, but this guy has got a passion for what he does, hasn't he? He spent a lot of time on this.
Check-in desks. Oh, sorry, wrong button. And let's go and have a look at the tower. Is he modelled inside here? No. That's here. Oops. Nice. Good view. Few hangars. Maintenance shed. Nice. Well, guys, I'm going to leave with this picture of everybody who flew along. There we go.
You up for a raid now?
Yeah, we could do a raid.
The lads are still just about flying.
I think they just let's get that. Alright, okay. Raid. I need to go to here and go to here. And raid and yeah, they're still there. So we'll go and raid Shadow Display Team. So first of all, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you, voice chat.
Thank you, Neil.
Yeah,
It's been
cheers, Neil.
fun.
Cheers,
Neil.
very much.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you, chat. Great to be flying with you again. Really enjoyed it.
And guys,
Excellent.
if you haven't seen the people that we're raiding, please do just drop them a like, drop them a follow if you can. Great bunch of lads.
So 10 seconds to the raid. So thanks very much. And we'll see you all next Thursday. Thanks very much. I enjoyed that one. Ciao.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye everyone.